No, motherfucker.
That's why I find it hilarious when people on Twitter say, like, you tried to use my private information against me, aka information they put in tweets. Like, you didn't read the terms, did you? That shit is public, and Twitter says we're allowed to make fun of you for whatever you say.
We're live again.
Hello again.
No, we're still not playing.
Shalom.
Shalom.
L'chaim.
Hi.
Shalom.
What they said.
Like,
I very vaguely know a few Yiddish phrases, and that is it. I
I
can't
don't-
really say. I can't really
listen,
even claim to know
Rosh
them. But I
Hashanah
just
is
know
not
they
till the
exist.
end of the month, okay?
All right. Well, bless you.
Thank you.
Well, welcome everybody to Pirates, the first game in fucking
Too long.
forever.
And
Pirates
last
of the
game
Not
for
So
another
Caribbean.
forever.
Yeah.
Let's see who's got journals.
I mean, I can say I have journals, but everyone's gonna be really disappointed when they find out.
Let's see if I wrote one 3 years ago.
Only 3?
Okay, let's see how many inspiration I'm at. And then I'll tell you if I have a journal or not.
Oh wow, I wrote literally 1, 2, 3. Oh nope, I wrote a summary of what happened and told myself to write a journal later.
Yeah, that's about right.
That sounds valid. That sounds legit.
Ooh. I have a journal.
Kayla actually has a journal, or is it because she's at 9 inspiration?
She's probably at 9.
We're so good at this. We're so good at this professional streaming business.
Captain's log. Ooh, I have to find my voice
Supplemental.
again.
Starting
Hello.
Captain's log. We have found our way to Rogueport once again, and it has been interesting. I'm not sure. It's definitely been less eventful so far. Funk got into a fight again and won again. It's a good thing I bet money on him this time. Which I can't remember if we actually settled the money. I don't know if I will be seeing certain pirates this time around, as some people are set to leave tomorrow, and well, that's that anyway. I've spent a lot of money on possible information about salvage from some ships that we could do in the future. All in all, I really don't know where to go from here. Do we have to? Maybe we should take up Francis's offer, just to get a little taste of what to do as a pirate. See.
So what feat?
Oh, I hadn't figured that out yet. I'm going to feet shop now.
You're shopping for feet? Interesting.
I can't remember if I was gonna get a feed or if I was gonna take an ASI. Because I already have 1, 2, 3, 4 feats with Chlora.
Good lord.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realise she was a quadruped. I thought I was only Laresh.
I was waiting for you to do that. I knew you were going to.
Of course I was. It's me. You really expect better from me.
Nope.
I did.
Don't lie to me
Okay.
and to yourself.
You played yourself.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I can read you my summary. My brain is not capable of improv right now.
I mean, I'm giving y'all an inspiration just because it's been so long.
Yeah,
Excellent.
Woo!
Fuck,
man.
hang on.
Had I
Oh,
known
okay.
that, does that mean I get 2?
No.
Fuck.
Haha.
I tried.
We call this the bell curve.
Sweet.
No
I
pirate
am
left behind.
currently
no
at
pirate
8.
left behind.
I need to do 2 really cool things that get me 2 inspiration this session. And I can have a feast.
I'm at 6 out of 10.
Oh, yeah, right. Desmond actually recently got one, so he's only at 2.
Oh man.
Oh, damn, none of the feats that increase my charisma are any good because I can't increase my charisma.
I mean, that would put a hamper on things.
Yeah, generally.
Generally makes it harder to do things. All right. Well, I don't remember exactly at what point we left off, so
We were
Floof
I'm
was
just
the
gonna
drinking.
victor.
We were funk. We were drinking, and the fight had finished. I don't remember. Did we conclude money from the bets?
pretty sure we did.
No idea.
I think we might
Oh,
have.
I don't think I was
Nick.
even taking part in those bets.
I did.
I didn't take any part in it.
I bet 100 on. I have 900
Funko Pops.
gold, so I think I got money back from it.
You put your money on Funko Pops, and they didn't serve you wrong.
Nope.
Oh man. All right.
I do know
So
that Desmond did eventually begrudgingly say, "Yeah, fuck it, let's take Francis up on his offer." But so far, nothing was really solidified.
No, because it's still that night.
Yeah, nothing solidified because there's been literally no time for it to solidify.
Well,
I
why
was
hasn't it
gonna talk-
solidified yet?
I was gonna talk to Kalira about like after she finished her conversation,
That's.
I like messaged her through the bracelet and said that I have a friend that would like to join,
I was like,
possibly.
who? Kalira?
What did I call her?
You said Kalira.
Kalora, whatever. I mean, whatever.
Like Kalira's not in this game.
I know. I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's understandable. You're tired.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have messaged Kalora saying that one of her old buddies is in town. Wouldn't mind looking for a crew if you're interested in meeting him.
Just reply with no.
Not today.
Sorry, Floof, your character can't
Yep.
come.
Oh shit. Okay. Bye guys. Guess I'm leaving Pirates.
Rope a new character.
Talk to the quartermaster? I am drinking. Wait, fuck, he's drinking too.
I can assure you, I am drinking significantly more than you are.
it's like going to the parents. It's like, can I do a thing? It's like ask your mom. You ask your mom. It's like ask your dad.
But she,
Ask somebody
but-
other than me.
but she said to ask you. Don't argue with me.
Ask
Yeah,
child
she just-
services.
My character just goes to Malika because our 2 leaders are incompetent and drunk.
We
Sounds
are
about
not
right.
incompetent. We're just drunk.
Okay, sure, Desmond.
Hey, we haven't been sunk yet.
Weren't you getting shit faced with Malika?
I was drinking
Yeah.
with her because she made me drink with her. Yes.
She's
part of the-
drunk too.
Yeah, I'm
How
not
many
drunk.
layers does this problem go?
Down to the core.
I'll roll a con save. I'm not drunk yet.
just go Just go from every single step to leadership all the way down to Jerry.
Oh yeah, I was gonna take
Jerry!
the empathetic beat.
Bold of you to assume Jerry isn't deep in a
Drunk.
bottle.
He is definitely deep in a bottle.
He's deepest.
If
There
He
is
that's
isn't
not a
just
single
deep in the
crew member
bottle.
deeper
He
in the
is
bottle.
the bottle.
if
He
that
is the bottle.
if it is okay with the DM,
Huh?
because this feat is from Unearthed Arcana.
Why?
Empathetic.
I'm pathetic.
Empathetic.
Becky,
Pathetic.
Bill, be empathetic.
I'm
Sorry.
pathetic.
Empathetic.
Never say that again.
Empathetic.
Oh my
Becky,
God.
Phil.
Becky.
Hey.
I'll
Yeah,
make a
Becky.
character one day that has that voice, guys.
Oh God.
I look forward to hearing it in my nightmares.
She is also going to be chaotic evil.
Of course. Of course.
I mean, naturally,
You couldn't make anything but chaotic with that voice.
especially chaotic evil. That's the voice of a campaign villain.
I'll go to Malika then I'll go back to Malika drinking in the bar if we're doing this, or if we're just trying to pan over to the next day.
Oh, we're in the bar.
Yeah, we're all
Good news. We're in the bar.
Good news, everyone.
It's a suppository. That's my favorite. That's my favorite way to answer that joke.
What? What?
Okay.
That was something I wasn't quite expecting. Never do that. Just why? Why does?
Because
sound
it's the
this
best
way?
line he's ever followed up with. Good news, everyone. With.
Trix,
You're
darling,
not
I'm
wrong.
sorry. I'm not used to the whole communication thing when I've been drinking. Come over here if you're going to ask me something.
Chase goes over to her. Little weirded out that she called her darling. She's definitely drunk.
Darling.
My inner Vex is showing. Sorry, I've been in the head of Elena too much, and she's very much a darling type.
Darling.
Darling.
That's okay. Drunk you's more charismatic than non-drunk you. Some people need a little juice to loosen them up.
That is not untrue, but fuck you.
That is. What a thing to say, though.
Fucking Crystal's just been savage today.
Jesus. Right?
I was talking about Kalora. If anybody took that personally, get
No,
over
no,
it.
no. I mean, it's true in real life and in the game. Also, fuck you.
Yeah,
You were
I'm
still
sorry.
savage today.
Well, I mean, I'm tired, so like usually I have the mental capacity to hold back this stuff, but
Just slap yourself.
nope. I mean, it's not hurting me saying this, so.
I love this. This is glorious. Keep it up.
We'll have proof of this forever.
It'd be an escape.
Okay. I'm here.
Are you?
I'll
really?
go sit down beside. By the way, what is Hunt's been doing? Ari doing?
I went back to speak to Jester. At this point, me and him are chatting,
Joker.
sharing drink. Joker, sorry. Yeah, that's how long it's fucking.
I
I
was
can't
like,
remember
yes,
one of the most
Jester?
important characters from my backstory.
Trust me, we know.
Yeah, that's how long it's been.
Alright.
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 So me and him are chatting and scheming and drinking. Lots of drinking. Definitely lots of drinking.
I have sat down with Kalor. I make sure Malika sees that I have a drink in my hand, that I'm not quitting drinking. I just need to talk to Kalor.
You're not pussying out on her.
No, I'm about to come back. Just let me get this business thing here. Yeah. I've noticed that we are a person short, and I ran into an old friend that might be interested in joining.
Person Sean, there's no way to talk to Desmond.
Desmond's got it. Okay, I'm the savage one. Okay.
That was glorious, Kayla. Thank you for that.
No, you legit just hear Desmond just like right next to her, just ha.
What are you saying? Short someone?
It's just a friend of mine that I ran into.
Okay. Are we losing someone?
I thought that it was clear that Loresh is gone.
Oh
No.
shit.
She's
It's
just
not.
she literally got given the offer this day. She was gonna declare it tomorrow.
Oh shit, did Jerry
It's
finally
been so
jump
long.
overboard?
I don't remember, guys. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's been so fucking long.
It's okay. Your characters are drunk.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
did Jerry finally jump overboard? I knew he was gonna do it eventually.
Poor Jerry.
Look, if we need someone, I have someone that's just very skilled, and I'm looking for a crew or at
Well,
least
you've
business.
proven yourself to be a trustworthy crew member. So, with your reference, bring him by and we'll give him a rundown.
Tomorrow, probably not tonight, right? And she's like trying to continue drinking, and
It's hilarious how we're talking about trustworthiness when we're talking about joining a pirate crew. He just takes another swig.
He's not wrong.
Desmond, I have been nothing but honest. I am very trustworthy.
And that's the problem.
He's also not wrong.
You're not supposed to think when you're not supposed to look at a pirate and say, "Oh yeah, that's a face I'll trust with my life." You're supposed to think, "Oh shit, we should probably not fuck with them because they might shank us."
how about instead of trustworthy, then it's just competent enough to know whenever someone's an asset.
I go with that one. Takes
Didn't
another
I
swig.
say that?
You said it in a very polite, nobly way that you say whenever you're trying to kiss someone's ass. Just speak your mind truthfully.
I was trying to pay you a compliment. Sorry if that took it the wrong way. I won't do it again.
No, I mean you compliment me as much as you want, but just know that not everybody else sees it as a polite gesture. They see it as a sign of weakness.
Yep,
Can
that's what it is.
everyone just back off about how I am, please?
Oh, Trix stands up. I've just given you some advice. When do you want me to bring them by?
Probably when the hangover's worn off.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Okay, Trix goes to the bar, gets 2 more drinks, and goes back to Malika to continue drinking.
So, Francis, how's life?
Oh shit. He's the stealthiest sleep I've ever seen in my life.
Stuff. He's been sitting right there.
What? I feel like. Oh, where am I? I feel like so much
Wait.
time has passed. I think I've just had an out-of-body experience.
Sorry, Francis, but
Has everyone said
literally,
that-
you've been sleeping there for 10 years. It's a 10-year coma.
Oh man.
I knew it was going to happen eventually. It's okay, I planned for this eventuality.
Oh, it's okay. I took care of your ships.
Quick! I need a pickaxe, a stick of dynamite, and a gun.
What?
No ammo.
No ammo.
Okay, now I just want to see where this is going.
So do I.
I feel like we've
fuck?
hopped on a cart, and now all we can really do is just see the explosive end for ourselves.
Should we just...
So you put the stick of dynamite in the gun. You load it with powder. You put the stick of dynamite in the gun, and you have it to where the fuse is on the inside, and then you take a step back
No.
and you pull with the pickaxe to pull the trigger just in case it goes bad. And what happens is it shoots the dynamite, and while it was lighting, it actually lit the fuse. So the dynamite goes off and it's light, and you have about 5 seconds to hope that it hits your target, and you just run the other way.
Hey, it's a really good job we didn't decide to talk to this guy now.
I would love to see how that would have played
also,
out
my
with Prue.
my
Not gonna
question
lie.
is, how does that have anything to do with a
Prue
10-year
probably would have
coma?
managed it. Shit.
I know. That just made me
Does
think
anybody
about.
have any of the things I need?
No.
We probably have a gun somewhere. Wait, don't you have a gun?
Desmond, don't
Do I?
touch him.
He checks. Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, I'm a pirate.
I mean, gun is one thing. If you have a stick of dynamite on here, we can't be friends anymore.
Wow, you're basically a stick of dynamite in yourself.
You take that back.
I'm sorry. Who else causes explosions?
Who left? Ian.
Ian left.
We have
Useful
lost
when the
the
DM leaves.
Oh, we just keep going.
Yep.
Keep this train moving.
Does this mean I'm taking over Francis as I'm the only one else otherwise in the scene?
Oh, my character's gone, but I'm definitely not taking over whatever dementia
The madness
Francis
he's
has.
talking.
We
Yeah.
do not take over NPCs. That is sacrilege. If you're trying to talk, we cannot hear you. Oh,
The internet's
wait.
being
Good.
internet's being shitty.
Now we can.
The internet's being really shitty.
Oof.
Have you tried having it not be shitty?
That's rough, bud.
Have you tried turning it off and on again? The entire internet.
Is your internet plugged in?
Wow.
Can you not be racist on stream, please?
Wow.
Okay, we
Oh, yeah,
apologize,
first of
Twitch.
all,
We're
how,
not
first of all, how is that? I don't know how many tech support lines you've spoken to.
That just because it's true doesn't mean we have to validate it. Also, remind me to send you a certain cartoon later.
Okay, I'm interested now.
You had my
God.
curiosity. Now you have my attention.
You had my curiosity at cartoon.
So Francis says, it's like, wait a minute, I do have a gun. But if I've got a gun, then 10 years hasn't passed. You lied to me!
You lied to me.
Oh my God, Francis!
I'm
you
muting myself.
found the legendary gun of Antioch. Its only magical effect is that it's able to go 10 years without deteriorating.
Roll deception.
Roll deception.
I'm done with this.
Come on, fucking do it. Do it, Desmond. Shit.
I mean, if anyone could do it,
If anyone could do it, it's you.
Is there any?
I love y'all's ridiculously high modifiers.
The fuck?
yeah, I don't. That's why you never let a bard multi-class into rogue. It only goes horribly from there.
I just wanted to see.
It's still 14.
I know.
That's still gonna be most insane. Anyway.
By the way, was it okay if I took that feat?
Oh, sure. It's not very good, but sure.
I don't know. It helps me with insight, and I suck at it. Okay.
If you don't have the skill in it already, why don't you just take the feat skilled? Then you get 3 proficiencies.
Or
Because
prodigy.
I'm already proficient in insight, and this will give me expertise in insight.
Okay.
I don't know. It also just gives you a version of True Strike that's slightly less bad.
Only slightly, though.
This is true.
I don't know. I'll play around. I'll figure something. I'm not spending it yet.
I'm not criticizing your choice. Well, I am actually.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
why I was like,
If there's anything you're doing, it's criticizing her choice.
is there anyone else in this bar that we might recognize?
That you might recognize.
Yeah.
Yeah, your betrothed sitting in the corner.
Nope.
Okay.
Sorry, if you want the cat to catch you, the spouse gotta go do some work.
Can't do much when she's leaving tomorrow.
I am still desperately trying to get James to want to marry me, and it's never gonna happen, but I'm trying. And we left a week ago.
Who's James?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's the guy who works for
I
For
know who
Alexander
James
Webster.
is, Desmond.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how good your memory is when you're trashed. Honestly, I'm surprised you're even able to be trashed.
What?
Oh,
Look, you see a stick as large as the one up your ass most of the time. I start to wonder if it affects your liver.
oh my god!
Look, if we're all being
no.
honest about each other here.
Get dunked on, kid.
Fucking hell! Ow! I feel the burn from here. Jesus.
Damn. Okay.
The entire
Wow.
bar gets quiet.
Oh. Oh.
Just that one dude. Oh shit!
Oh
He
shit. Oh
went
shit.
there.
Oh shit.
Why is James crying?
You try your best, but you don't succeed.
Can I cast message to smack him?
That is an interesting message. How many words is that?
You could just like send him a message through the bracelet and just scream really, really loud. And
Actually, no. Clara just reaches over the table and slaps him.
Ah,
Fair enough.
he's not even gonna defend against it.
I
Ow.
don't think he can. Just kind of leans over to Malika. What do you do whenever your captain and your quartermaster are fighting?
Well, you typically just sit back and, well, depending on your relationship with those two, you hope that they don't kill each other, or you hope that the one you do like kills the one that you don't like.
Go, Kalora!
She just kind of nods. It's like, yeah, I figured.
I need more booze.
No, you don't.
Oh, definitely need it.
Desmond,
Hmm?
I suggest you go to bed.
Oof. Mind altering magic. She's doing it
Ah,
again.
shit. I just want you to know I do it because I want to, not because you want me to. He says, not realizing the irony.
Wow. Wow. That was
Like-
a thing.
Even when mind controlled, he is a stubborn bastard, okay?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He's just a teenage child that got told to go to their room.
Literally.
Yeah, he's just gonna stumble. He's just gonna stumble his way upstairs, hopefully making it to the rooms.
Use the halfling stairs. It's like
Nah.
it's like Dark Souls, like in Orlando, where there's like the staircases like built into other staircases that are human sized, and then the other staircases like sized for giants.
Yeah, he's probably gone on the full size ones.
So you're climbing up each step.
Look, he just looks up. This is the next great adventure for Guildhart.
Well, Sir Francis, you are Sir, right? I can't
They
remember.
fall back asleep.
Stop doing that.
We'll talk
Oh,
when
God.
we're sober about things.
Oh god,
What?
when drinks he just
D-
becomes a
what?
man.
No,
Sober?
he just
Me?
develops
Impossible.
narcolepsy. He just develops narcolepsy when he's
No, he
drunk.
literally just goes full on senile.
Senile narcolepsy. Snarkolepsy.
I
God. I
am
think most of
going
our crew has that.
Probably.
back to the ship. Make sure someone drags Funk out of the pit, please. Malika.
Just hear from upstairs. He's fine.
Funk is gone.
Oh, he was
See?
passed out just a second ago. Oh well.
What do you do with a drunken fish
I'm
boy?
going back
What
to
do you
the
do
ship.
with the drunken fish boy?
She just like raises her glass to nobody because Francis is asleep again. Dresden's gone. Malika and Trix are at another table. She just downs it and leaves.
You know, Desmond wonders inwardly, has anyone ever actually asked Funk his name? Oh shit. I should try to remember to actually ask that.
Whose name?
Or his age.
Wow.
Fuck you, I'm drunk. Go away, voices in my head.
So like I imagine we've been watching, like me and Joker have been watching from our table at this band, and we just kind of like look at each other like, the fuck is going on?
Oh come on, we can't be that bad.
This is pirates on shore leave, having a good time in a bar.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but I still be looking at each other like, okay.
Even Francis John drank himself into senility, so you can't even say it's just us.
Joker's just
Oh,
kind of
no.
like looking at the group and is just like, I think Francis is like on the verge of a mental break.
Hasn't he always been though?
I mean, yeah, but like
He's a
he's
half-
drunk and he's tired and he's a halfling. So he's like
Doubly
teeter on
at
the edge, probably. It wouldn't surprise me if tonight ends in a shootout.
Oh, I hope so. That'll be lots of fun, I'm sure.
As a player, I hope that happens.
Just like Clora's walking away and distantly she hears, "You'll never take me alive!"
Surprisingly,
I'll show you
Clara
short.
walks back to her ship unchaperoned.
Dun dun dun.
I had debated about sending my bird with you, but I was like, she's a big girl. She can do it.
She can survive.
I will survive.
Yeah,
As
yeah.
long as I know how to love.
Yes.
Yes.
We have to keep it accurate to the current mental state.
Yes.
Okay. Desmond, you're going upstairs?
Yep.
Have you
Go for those same
procured a
hookers as
room
last time.
first?
You didn't tell the procure room. You told him to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I said go to bed.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to the nearest source of beds.
Okay. Good luck.
He'll need it.
I will say that in the time that it gets me back to the ship and asleep in my bed, that is when the concentration of the spell will go away.
Do you have to concentrate on suggestion?
Yeah.
8 hours.
Oh, I didn't realize you had to concentrate on it. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
How dare you? Fair enough.
Let's see. Desmond,
Yes.
you see it on your way upstairs.
The door.
You see a door.
The door. I just remembered the door.
I don't remember this. This is gonna be an adventure.
There's something with a door.
There is a door.
I'm going on an adventure.
I'm going on an adventure.
Shut up, Bilbo.
How do you describe this door?
Well, it is a door.
Magic.
Shit.
Does it lead to beds?
Oh, there's a storm.
Oh,
I just noticed my lights flicker on and off. Like, yep, there it is.
Hello, Hurricane.
So, yeah, Desmond is
there
gonna.
could be beds.
There very well could be. And since Desmond does not have a spell to help him sense beds, he's just gonna go look.
I cast detect beds.
Hey, Pathfinder probably has it.
Probably.
Probably, but it takes an hour to cast.
It's
I
got discern
commune with the
north.
tavern.
Ironically enough, one of the material components is a bed.
it always just points you towards the bed you usually cast the spell.
I could believe it.
Yeah, Desmond's just gonna stumble over the door and just try to open it.
Okay. The door opens, and inside you see a massive room. In this room is it's basically like a gigantic bar room, basically.
Yeah.
On the left side, you see a bar, which is staffed by a large ogreish-looking man with 6 arms and one massive eye.
Okay. This seems like something I could be seeing right now.
There are a series of round tables with wood chairs, and people of all sorts of shapes and sizes sat at them. There are multiple booths running along the opposite end of the wall. There's a stage on the back, or at the back end of the area. Currently, there's no sort of like band or anything playing on it. However, you do hear music playing.
Oh, hey.
Primarily string instruments with a few air instruments and a percussion instrument. Playing a style of music that you've never quite heard before.
But hey, you should probably go to bed.
There is a staircase kind of directed to your left when you enter in the room.
There's a bed up here. He will take the staircase.
There's also a big old poker table. Sat at the poker table. Sat at the poker table, there is a skeleton wearing a tuxedo and a top hat.
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
There is a bone devil a mind flayer.
Okay, I'm back, and why did the first thing I hear be a mind flayer? I dipped out, and then suddenly I come back and a mind flayer? Like the fuck?
Yeah. Duh.
The mind flayer is also wearing a top hat.
Uh,
The bone devil is not. There is. Welcome to Desmond's fever dream.
Yeah, suddenly Desmond is no longer worried about finding a bed.
There is a humanoid sitting at the table, but there is no head. It is just a like they're wearing like what looks like a military uniform. But their head is gone. There's just like kind of like a bleeding. Well, let me rephrase that. The top part of the head is gone. Basically everything from the like still has a lower jaw and a tongue, but nothing above that. That just kind of seems to be like sitting at the table. But it's not motionless. It's like its hands are like at the table, like kind of moving around, shuffling like idly. And when you enter in the room, everybody like turns to look at the entrance in the front door, and says, "Hey!"
Desmond just sits there like, hey, raises a hand.
oh, hello, who be?
Who you?
Oh, it's
It's
Groovy.
Groovy.
Okay, Groovy joined. Got it.
New Discord, who dis?
New Discord, who dis? Even the headless figure, semi-headless figure, like turns, but instead of a hey, you hear it's like strange gurgling noises.
Understandable.
And the skeletal figure kind of waves you over.
So many questions.
I want to be where this music is.
Well,
We can retcon and say you're here as well.
Nope.
you saw Desmond go through a random door.
No, he did that upstairs. I saw
No,
him go
that's on
upstairs.
the main floor.
Nah, I'm drinking with Malika because I'm trying to get a promotion.
Go the right way about it.
This is some swanky ass music though.
Yeah, it basically looks like a 1920s speakeasy, as far like so very like Art Deco kind of architecture. It does not look like a fucking like pirate tavern at all.
Man, this is a really weird segue to the Call of Cthulhu game.
I was literally just thinking that. I'm like, are we playing Call of Cthulhu now? It's a bold move, Ian, but I like it.
This is basically if there was a bar in Sigil that looked like a speakeasy. Hence, like the devils, like literally got like an Enrheus and like full plate armor with like a flaming whip like at her side, but she's also got like a martini glass. There's a pit fiend with like with like a pair of like really small, like comically small for his size, reading spectacles, and it looks like he's like pouring over some kind of contract. And like a platter of food gets brought over, and for the pit fiend, it's like just like a whole cooked cow.
I mean, it's not that far from actual Cuban cuisine, so let's do it. Bring up the full ass pig. Yeah,
This pig
Desmond
made
just
of
gonna
ants?
just looks around, is like, clearly I have found the better party. And yeah, he's actually gonna make his way towards the poker table.
All right.
See what kind of shit's going on over here.
Oh, well then. The skeletal figure pipes up. It's like, haven't seen you around in this bar before.
Uh, clearly, I am sort of new here. How, how long has this been here?
What year is it? For you, at least.
Oh shit! What?
1792.
Nope.
Oh shit.
I mean,
1724. Sorry.
There you go.
17, 20, somewhere around there.
4.
Oh man, we went back in time again. I don't know, few millennia, something like that.
Doesn't just put his hands together. There's clearly a story to be told here, and I'm demanding to hear it.
I mean, look, time is convoluted here.
Time in the 20s is convoluted.
Like prohibition's really messed everything up.
Okay.
The fuck
Fuck
is
it.
prohibition?
Yep. Yep. Fuck it. Who?
He cracks
Okay,
open like
okay.
a canned drink.
All right. Fuck it. How can I get into this game? This is. I went on this action now.
Buy-ins 25 souls. We take cash if you don't got souls.
Oh, good. Definitely fresh out of those. Just drops like 25 gold.
Step 1, steal the dagger that absorbs souls.
Yeah.
Step 2, use it as a wager in a soul poker game with Bone Jangles.
Oh, I was gonna say step 2, kill 25 people.
I mean, that's like step 3.
Step 4,
Profit.
profit.
Profit and gain more souls. Because I imagine that's what you win if you win in this wager.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, he's gonna drop like 25 gold on the table. Deal him out.
All right, Bobby, deal him in. And the headless, figure girl is like, but like a pair of like subtitles like forms underneath him. It says, "Okay."
Please tell me those aren't just cinematic and Desmond actually sees them.
Yeah, no, you actually see subtitles.
Oh yes.
Like at the bottom of the screen of your periphery, you just see subtitles. You still have to look down at them.
This is
Desmond is
magnificent.
not gonna question this because at this point. All right.
So you get dealt in. It's Texas Hold'em.
Oh, good. That's actually the one I know how to play.
Yeah, no, right? Same. So, what brings you around these parts?
I was looking for a bed. Went through this door, and suddenly I'm speaking to a skeleton.
Yeah, it happens more often than you might think.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking hide it. I'm not even sure if I'm even conscious anymore. I'm just rolling with it.
Well, my name's Bone.
Of course.
You've met Bobby over there. Hello.
And it's got this.
Hello, Bobby. Hello.
The subtitles have really fancy flowing text.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like just full on, just like calligraphy.
It's not full on calligraphy, it's actually legible. So you can read it. Over here is hold on, yeah. Let's see if Fantasy Name Generator has a Mind Flayer name generator.
This is
Oh my god, it does.
It does? What the fuck? Jesus Christ. I don't know why I'm surprised, to be fair. It has fucking everything.
Our
This is Cthulhu face.
Our dapper friend is Tuzak Gukt.
That's a beautiful name.
Just call him Zach.
Skalmzat.
Of course.
How do you do?
And every word that comes out, I love this more and more.
I am Dolstock. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it is more of a pleasure than you know, my friend.
And then this, and he points over to the Bone Devil. This is Osgranak the Destroyer, burner of 1,000 worlds and tormentor of souls. He just kind of like does like the upwards like head nods, like so.
Desmond just meets it, just.
Oh my god.
Don't let the title intimidate you. I'm off the clock.
Royalty was here.
Royalty. No, I'm kind of the devil equivalent of a middle manager, but I'm off the clock right now. They haven't moved me the salary yet.
Yeah, I know exactly how you feel. Doesn't know exactly how he feels.
What salary? Clock?
I mean, he vaguely knows the word middle manager, mostly because he is one.
It's true.
Yeah, times are tough down in the infernal legions of hell. You don't get paid overtime over there. That's crazy. I know, right?
The fuck is overtime?
It's almost like it's almost like it's run by evil fiends and all that. Weird.
I mean, corporate just keeps making all these crazy demands of us, like, torment more souls. We need blood for the blood legions. And yet, they don't give us the right tools to get the blood.
Oh, I know exactly how you feel. Technically, I should be running the place I work. That's not here nor there.
Is it
Yeah.
me or is he breaking up a lot?
That's probably because of the storm.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Well, my internet's also bad, so it doesn't phase me right now. Anyway, we're here to play a game, so come on, let's go.
Yeah,
I call.
fucking do this.
And he throws some chips in, but like the chips all have like the tormented faces of like people on them. Yours do not, by the way.
Oh yeah. Desmond's just gonna Yeah, he's. What was that? Yeah, no, he's just gonna look. I was like, look at the chips. Fuck it, call.
Look, just don't think about the chips too hard, all right?
Oh, trust me, I'm not.
All right, good, because if you think about it too much, you become one.
Yeah. Look, I passed the point of thinking too much about things long ago.
See, I like this guy. He knows what's up.
Yeah.
So, we didn't catch your name. I call.
They call me outside of this room, Guildheart.
Guildheart? Man, you've shrunk since the last time I've seen you.
Oh, shit happened. Please, any more booze here?
What? Oh, yeah.
If I'm gonna keep this night going, we gotta keep the tap running.
Yeah, absolutely. He like waves over a waitress.
Oh, please
She
describe
actually a
this waitress
succubus?
to me.
Yes, literal succubus. Like full on like campy maid outfit, but
God.
Perfect.
yeah, hun.
Here's some of the best shit you got. I got the gold for it.
She just kind of looks Bone Jangles, raises an eyebrow. It's like
Literally.
just the stuff that's not going to actually like obliterate his physical being. I'll see what I can do. And she walks off.
Okay, so what exactly is your story? What the bone jangles?
Bone Jangles. Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't heard about me?
Honestly, no, and I'm starting to realize just how much of a travesty that is.
Well, it's kind of by design. Kind of one of those shadowy figures, rules from the distance, unseen, unheard. If you know about me, I'm not doing my job right.
Oh,
Just kidding. I'm just a skeleton.
is he,
I have a knife.
okay,
And he just pulls out a knife.
is
It's
it
a
actually
skeleton with a
knife,
knife. It's just a straight up knife.
But wait, is it actually a knife, or is it the kind of knife he thought it was back in Lost Mines?
Is it a butter knife?
No, it's a knife. It's a Bowie knife.
You know what? I like you. Nice and straight. Nice, simple, straight to the point. Also, your top hat is fucking amazing.
Yeah, thank you. Check out this gun. He pulls out a Glock.
This turns into show and tell. Hey, this is my kneecap.
No, this is
This
his
isn't-
kneecapper.
This is indeed what a gun is. Yeah.
It's like that looks gun shaped to you.
Desmond just look down at his waist. Yep, that's definitely what a gun is.
It's weird.
Who is he? Who is he to correct the walking bones wearing a suit? You know, I mean, for showing stuff, my guns are all right. He just puts his guns on the table. definitely not as artsy as yours.
Ooh, antiques. Oh wait, I guess from where you're from. Yeah, no, those are pretty.
Yeah, technically
That's
they
nice.
were just built. Yeah, technically they were just built like a week ago.
Wait, does he just have like a Glock?
Yeah,
Yeah.
a straight up Glock.
Oh, you said Glock. I'm sorry, I thought you said clock. I'm like, oh.
No, just a Glock 17, just like full on, just.
The Bowie
9
knife's also like
millimeter.
100 years in the future too. By the
Yeah, I
way,
was say, I was gonna say, like, are we going like full Wonderland level shit or what? But no, it's just a Glock. It's like,
It is a comically large knife for his tiny bony fingers.
naturally. Borderline a short sword.
Basically.
Yeah.
Actually, a knife is, but yeah. Honestly, I don't even know where to go from here. Just like
The mind flayer calls, so like basically like a whole like round of betting goes by. Like rectangular sections of the table, like the tabletop, like lift up, and then like cards, like basically the was it the flop? The flop gets dealt down to the middle of the table, and then just like the raised section just kind of fits back seamlessly into the table.
like legit. I don't even know where to go from here, man.
So Guildheart, you know, last time that we spoke, I thought you were about to have a real bad case of what's it called? Broken neck syndrome?
Broken. Oh, right. You mean? How so?
The Bone
Look,
Devil,
I'm really-
like looks up. It's like, weren't
really
you
proud.
supposed to be executed or something?
Yeah,
Oh.
short walk and a long drop.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, they always think they got, you know, no mortal weapons can kill a legend. You know that whole thing.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like it's a weird choice of meat stack that you've decided to inhabit this time. I mean, I honestly much preferred the flaming skeleton that you were before.
Wait, what?
I mean, come on, man. Bone Brothers represent. Like, what happened to that?
Before
It was a whole thing that we had.
or will be.
I mean,
that's all to perspective.
like Desmond's legit just trying like, how do I even respond to this?
Like we keep going on about like skeleton pride and everything, and now all of a sudden you're like a really tiny meat sack again. It's like what?
Look, a lot of things change, and look, sometimes you just gotta be put into a body that almost no one's gonna expect. And Tyler,
Yeah.
do you really expect something like this to come like a short ass package like this?
I mean, I get where you're coming from, but also like the flaming skeleton body had like that intimidation factor.
Yeah, well, look, man. Sometimes you gotta switch it up. You know, you can't just keep inhabiting the same body and just be like, oh yeah, no, this is all right for the rest of this run. Sometimes you just gotta switch it up, like switching out a good suit for another good suit.
To each their own, I guess.
The best part of life is choice.
So, did you ever find the asshole who stole all your treasure and ran off with your ship?
Does Desmond know about a story like this? Because I feel like there's a lot of new info coming in about the guy. The guy Desmond thought he knew.
Hey man, this might be stuff that happens. This is what you call foreshadowing.
No, you've never heard any story about that?
Honestly, I am extremely trash. Would you mind starting that one from the beginning, because I feel like there's something that needs correcting here.
Well, it was a while ago. I think. What was it yesterday? A week from now? Ugh. I don't know. Last time you were in, you were telling about like some guy. What was his name? Like Alvin or something? I feel like it was something with an A. Can't really remember. But like he ran off with all your treasure and stole your ship and
Was it Avery?
shot you in the face.
That
Alvin?
doesn't sound like
No,
something I want to kill a bastard over.
It was definitely an AL. Alphonse?
Would Desmond have any idea of a name to fill in the?
The only person, two people with a name that has AL in it. And that is Abel and Albert.
Isn't Abel AB?
What was the name? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Never mind, I can't spell. One person with a name that begins with AL.
Ah, shit. That sounds like that son of a bitch needs to have his ass kicked. Would you happen to know anything about the guy?
Well, you described him as a scrawny little piss rat who can't stand up for himself in a fight and has to shoot people in the back of the head like a fucking coward. I think he called him a little bitch.
That definitely sounds like something I would call somebody.
Yeah.
Did I happen to say what he looked like?
A little bitch.
I mean, aside from a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I asked you before, and instead you just described him as a little bitch.
That's about as
I didn't quite know what to make of that.
Yeah, that sounds about as unhelpful as I expect myself to be. Oh shit! When I sober up, I need to figure out what that's all about, because I need to kill someone.
Albert. That's what it was. Yeah. Scrawny little deck swabber who you picked up on one of your missions, and then all of a sudden, like a few months later, just boom, back of the head, you're dead. Then you came back as a flaming skeleton. That's what happened. Yeah.
Oh, is that how that happened?
Yeah, flaming revenant skeleton. I think you swore like ultimate vengeance on him and his entire bloodline. Something like that. I don't know. You got crazy drunk.
That has been a very common occurrence these days. Apparently, if you come back from the dead, it gives you a new appreciation for life. And mostly the alcohol found within.
Bobby just kind of like looks down at you. It's like, don't worry, I forgive you for what you did to my head. I didn't need it anyway. And takes like the tankard of ale that he had and like just pours it straight down his open neck hole.
Just holds up a tankard, just like, yeah. The buried hatchet. It didn't happen with a hatchet, did it?
Nah, you just kind of like kept going with your bare hands
Oh shit!
while on
Hardcore as
fire.
hell.
Like we tried to pour you out, but we ended up just like dumping more alcohol on you, which just set you on fire even more.
Huh.
And he just kind of like motions to the back, and you see that this massive scorch mark on the carpet.
You know, I'd say someone should clean that up, but I'd say it gives the place character.
Definitely gives it a nice aroma.
Yeah.
Burnt
That
alcohol mixed with crippling hatred for just one particular guy, just like it really livens up a place.
I mean, absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
So I take it this whole like adopting the form of a tiny meat sack halfling is some sort of ruse of yours to get back at Albert?
Oh hell yeah! Look, like I said, the fucker is never gonna expect someone 3 foot tall to be the one who eventually, you know, puts a bullet in his nuts. You know.
Poker game goes on for a bit. Just go ahead. Just go ahead and are you proficient with any sort of like playing cards or gambling of any sorts?
I will have. I know for a fact he's proficient in some gambling. I have to actually look at that. Where is it? Huh. I guess he isn't. That's weird. I thought I made him. Okay. I guess I don't.
All right, I'll just roll a d20, either add your charisma or your like dexterity. See how well you do.
I'm down with this.
Well, he gets to add +2 anyway because he's bard. Half your proficiency modifier.
Oh yeah.
Bam.
Okay, so you pretty much break even. You don't really make any profits.
Damn.
Profits in heavy quotation marks, like
No
Damn,
free
no
souls
souls.
for you.
free soul. Like you're not like you're pretty sure these chips have souls in them. You're not quite sure what you would do with them, even if you did get them.
Look, man. When he figures it out, it's gonna be legendary.
I mean, from what you've overheard from the Enreyes in the booth next to the poker table, like the prices of souls are like fluctuating pretty heavily. So it's like a
wish I
millennia.
went there.
Millennia and a half ago, like they were at like 1.6 million, like for each soul, and now it's like 200 gold for like a good soul. It's like, damn,
Yeah, man,
like a 900% decrease in value.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Clearly, someone needs to fix the economy down in hell.
The hell soul economy is not doing so hot right now.
Ah, man. But yeah, no, that if no other huge bits of information are given to Desmond, he's probably eventually just gonna stumble out. Just
You get your drink, by the way, but it's like the one thing that they deemed like not likely to actually just kill you outright because of your physiology was just like a Corona Light.
I get it. They don't expect
An actual Corona Light?
An actual Corona Light trademarked.
And they could not put a lemon in it or lime in
Does
it
it taste-
because their limes are.
Because their lines are from
Scurvy.
hell.
Well, here's the question though: does it at least taste better than the ale he's used to drinking?
It actually does.
See, even if by our standards it sucks ass, at least it's good in his standards.
Here's the question: when Desmond tried to like get a bigger like neck, Like, has he encountered a beer bottle before?
No, you've just been served in tankard, so you
Tankards.
handle this glass bottle.
That would be quite confusing.
You're like, huh. He's just gonna try and just putz around with it. Like, is it one of those ones where you need like a bottle opener for it, or is it like a
No,
twist
it's already they open it for you when they bring it
okay.
out.
He just looks at, huh.
Come on, this is a professional establishment.
I mean, obviously, I mean, how could I have doubted it? Oh God. You see,
Yeah, so like you kind of break even, you politely and excuse yourself from the poker table. And like as you're going to leave, it's just like Bone Jingles comes on. It's like, well, good luck with the hunt. Next time you show up, you're going to bring us pictures of your new secret hideout. What was it, in the Claw Archipelago or something?
absolutely. Oh God, I need to drink that. I need to write that down before I go.
Make
before I
him
have a
roll
hangover.
to remember. Swear.
Oh. Oh my God, he's have to roll to remember so much from tonight. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And come back in 2 weeks. Kenny Chesney's playing.
Hell no.
Wait, who just was playing?
And the door closes.
Wait, what?
Does he have the Corona Light bottle still in his hand?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh no, this is like some Freddy Krueger level shit. Yeah, Desmond's just gonna, look down at the bottle, keep drinking of it,
Yeah.
and you know what? He's making his way to the third floor because after you know this adventure he's had, he needs some normalcy in his life.
Normalcy of a whorehouse.
Yeah, look,
Everybody's got to have
This-
something.
yeah, this is normal for him.
Is
Or at
it?
least it's normal, or at least compared to the rest of tonight's events.
Nothing gets me horny like a person
Corona.
without a head, talking skeleton, a bone devil, pit fiend,
Yeah,
and yeah.
No,
Mind
no, it's
Flayer
more-
and the mention
more
of
like
Kenny
them.
Chesney.
yeah. Well, actually, no, it's more along the lines of nothing gets me horny more than an existential crisis. Because there's a lot he has to process from tonight, if any of it survives the next morning. So yeah, he's literally just gonna throw however much gold he needs, and just for just one of them, and to say, surprise me.
Not again. Okay, Ian, do you need me to get up the table?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Do we get an
Okay.
updated table for all the new races that have come out since last visit?
Yeah, you know what?
When
let
does
me
he
have
get
a look.
when does he get a Luxodon?
They were part of the options last time.
Were they?
Yeah, you just didn't roll it. Okay, so
I'm just going to
Remove
ask you to roll up a
the-
new character.
Just
Three,
roll up a new kit.
one,
Crushed to death
one,
on the
2,
Luxodon.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Can
8,
the new character
9,
be the Luxodon that killed Desmond?
10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
What-
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29,
Meanwhile,
30,
Trix
31,
is
32,
making small talk
33,
with Malika and trying
34,
to
35,
befriend her. Not in a, oh, I'm trying to rub your nose kind of way, just in a casual, like, we're working together, so, like, why not? Just,
Actually trying to get to know him.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Desmond, roll a 1d39.
1d39. I love it. All right. Come on, Simic Hybrid.
6. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So you got a Dragonborn.
He's down with it.
Not the most interesting, but you know. It's
I
a thing.
mean, compared to the vanilla options, it's fairly interesting.
Mhm. It's a thing that exists.
It's a thing.
But is it a? Let's get all the details here.
Oh, God.
Not really.
No,
Not
that's
really,
fine.
as in details.
No, I'm more talking about because, like I said, all he said was surprise me. Man, woman, or other.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Roll a d10.
Oh my god. Now, is robot somewhere in the 10 options?
No.
Ghidorah.
Okay. It's a red Dragonborn. And then roll a d3. It's female. Well done. You've got a female
right.
red Dragonborn.
Cool.
That'll be
Yeah,
350 gold pieces off of your out of your pocket.
Shit, she expensive.
Damn. That is unfortunate.
Yeah, the
He can
chromatic
afford it.
chromatic dragonborns are a lot more rare than they used to be, guys.
He said, how much?
Okay.
Wait, how much did you say it was? How much?
350.
Good lord. Back in a
Damn.
moment.
My God.
Great Scott! I've gone from 449 gold to 99 gold all in a night.
Chatting with Malika. She tells you that she used to serve in the Belmthalian Navy. She and a group of orcs that she was with got press ganged into service. And she served with them for 2 years before mutiny happened. She's not too broken up about it.
I wouldn't be either.
So what about you?
Did she give like a location of where she is from? Something on the Empire, or did she just say I was in the military there?
She gives you a
I'm just wondering if it's close to where if it was near the area she was from, or
no,
Okay.
no, far away.
She'd mentioned that
Far
she
away,
was.
far away even here.
She'd mentioned she was, across the pond.
Like, what did you do before here?
um. Well, you didn't know this, but you might not have realized this, but I was recruited through connections with the madame of this establishment. I have a long history with them and a handful of other establishments, I guess you could say.
I'm a dangerous psychopath with a long history of violence.
Long history of whoring. She does not say out loud.
She says to the pigeon on her shoulder.
Takes a drink. Looks to see if Malika reacts any kind of way. She's
Sorry,
making any assumptions.
Repeat the Read the last thing.
Like my answer or what I said?
The answer.
Basically she said that she was, recruited through,
She was a whore.
No, she's not saying that. She doesn't want to say it out loud.
I know that's not what she said out loud, but implied.
She was a
She-
whore.
She was, recruited based off recommendations of a employee of the madame, and she's, had many years of experience in that line of work.
All right. And what'd you say after that?
She just takes a sip of her drink, doesn't say anything else, just tries to see how she reacts to it, if she's putting any lines together.
She just kind of like nods her head at that. And it's like, so where'd you get the cool sword?
I guess you could say my mom. I mean, I found it after I found her dead, so
Yikes.
that's rough, buddy.
Yeah, that Malika is like the embodiment of that phrase. Just like no real like way to like console or like help anybody processing stuff like that. So it's just like that's rough.
Yeah, that sucks. Take a shit.
She wouldn't say it if she needed someone to help her process it. She's grown a little bit. It is what it is. I'm here now. You're here now. No point in dwelling on the past.
I'll drink to that. In case it's not 100% obvious, like not the best at small talk. But it's good to know, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess that you've like dealt with shit before. Shows that you're tough. You can handle things.
I mean, yeah. Same could be said for you, obviously, though.
Yeah, that was a rough 2 years. But hey, bastard guy hanged from the top of his masts. And then we set the boat on fire. Good times. Good
That
times.
does sound like good
Singular.
times. Floof, did your character burn the building that my mother died in?
Yes, he made you light the match.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. Wholesome.
That was random.
Yeah, no, you burnt down the house that you lived in where your mother worked
Mm-hmm.
because we didn't want any evidence linking you back to what happened.
A very similar thing happened with me, Malika.
Why, you also hung someone from their own ship and then set it on fire?
Not hung and not a ship, but there was
You've set
fire.
things on fire?
My mom worked in the same business as me, so when I found her at my job. And
Then you set your job on fire?
yeah, well, sure. Wasn't my first instinct, but I had some guidance or whatever. I like this jazz music still in the background while we're talking.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I wish I could
Borrow
listen
the
to
band
it.
for a little bit.
I hope this
Yeah.
jazz music isn't copyrighted.
I said I wish I could listen to it.
Oh, okay.
I've just been watching YouTube videos on silent because I can't do fucking else anything else.
So I feel on 50% of our games.
Yeah, when we set the boat on fire, we weren't exactly the smartest. We failed to procure a boat before we set the one that we did have on fire.
I wanted to ask you, but I didn't want to insult you either.
Just don't tell anybody that, okay?
I mean, don't tell anybody about my past, and I won't tell anybody about yours.
Off in the corner, there's this little gnome that's been watching you guys. It's like, fucking drink another one. You can do it. I swear they're gonna drink another round.
One
I'm
day.
watching them. They keep drinking each other's. They like one drinks, then the other drinks. They gotta get another round in. I swear.
Next one's on me, Malika. And
Hang on.
she'll.
Excellent.
Before that happens, 2 drinks arrive in front of you. And the barman has no idea who sent them to you. He just knows that you got all bought drinks.
The little
I
gnome.
mean, other than the
I
fact that
knew
it's
it.
Floof saying it,
Yeah.
I know I probably have an idea.
Oh God, it impossibly bad.
Yeah. No.
It's the gnome.
As in, no. Yeah. I was literally typing it out, but then you guys were about to buy drinks. And like, fuck it, I'll say it instead. Yeah. Just Huntsman goes up, orders some drinks at the bar, and by the time he's turned away, the barman's forgotten who ordered them. Just knows he knows he has to get 2 drinks to those 2.
Cutting over to Huntsman.
Yes. I'm sitting back down with Joker.
Trix has raised her glass after making eye contact with you.
He does a little salute, like 2 fingers to the forehead and nod towards you.
You were about to say something?
No, I was stifling a cough.
Oh, okay. Joker's just like kind of stands up, puts his hands on his pocket. He's like, well, I think I'm gonna go turn in for now. Got a lot of busy work ahead of me. Don't try to have too much fun with these new guys.
I'll make sure I don't break them.
And
Oh.
bring up that thing with the new captain.
I'll give them a few, maybe a trip or 2 to make sure they're up for it. Then I'll
Alright.
make sure to let them know and get in contact with you, the way we all do.
All right. Well, don't take too long.
Yeah.
We got a time frame that we're working with.
That's true.
Anyway,
That's true.
but
Don't
they
worry,
do say,
Joker, I'll get it.
regardless, let me know. You know where the island is, so if they say yes, just got them there. I'll be over.
Alright.
Trigger.
You take care of yourself and,
He just like points at you. Look, we've been through a lot, and I'd kill for you. But if you ever say my line again, I will delete you.
Call you a snitch.
It's just a smile, like you can't see it because of the whole face mask, but you know, you can tell that there is just a smile across his face. He's like, okay,
It's a shit-eating grin.
Don't think I won't.
I know you will, Joker. Don't worry.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I'm not gonna wipe the floor with you.
I know. Take it easy.
This is serious, all right? That's my catchphrase. Not really, but you know, it's like a catchphrase almost. You don't just
What
go
you catching?
encroaching. What you catfish, obviously. Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Hey, yo, who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
I'm
The name's
sorry.
Vito. Vito what? Yo, who the fuck's asking? Who are you?
Yeah, I wish Joko good night, and you know, still just this aura of shit-eating grin.
Ah, yes, the shit-eating aura.
He he takes a few steps, and just kind of like bleeds into shadow, and then like the shadow just dissipates.
Just like nods along at this because you know that's cool as fuck, and he respects Joker for being able to do that shit. He can't quite do that yet, but he will get there. And then he just goes and orders a room upstairs, or returns to wherever he was staying for the night. And
Alright.
you know, alarms it and sets multiple traps before going to bed.
All right. Chlora, you're walking back to your ship.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Roll a d20. Fuck!
I can't wait.
Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes. She rolled it. It's a 20. Do it. Do it.
Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Number 20. Port specific encounter. Uh. All right.
Hold on.
Roll.
Just
Roll.
hold on. Let me read a text.
Oh, for fuck's sake! I just got a message as well. My assessor isn't coming in tomorrow to work. And the only reason I'm going into work tomorrow is because my assessor was meant to be going. But now it's too late for me to message my boss and say I'm not coming in.
Yeah, my baker tomorrow got into a car accident, so
Oh,
Want to take a break then?
can we?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Due to life reasons, we'll be taking a 15-minute break now, slightly earlier than we might otherwise. We'll be back at 7:30 EST. Please enjoy the jazz music that you can't hear.
I feel like the jazz music is what's inspired that voice.
It's okay. I can hear it for all of our watchers.
It's top tier jazz music.
Yeah.
I think it's over, actually.
Oh shit.
Don't even question. Don't even question. It's just super great jazz music. Just believe us.
Stop that bio.
Oh fuck. It's just like I had 9 people working tomorrow, including myself. I still have that many, but I don't have a baker, and we get a truck tomorrow. It's a fucking big truck. And I mean the size of my shipment. Okay, that was an either or question, Mel.
I like Malika's backstory, by the way.
Yes. Just had where are we actually from, Trix? What part of the Empire are we from?
She said
I really
Fentalian.
Yeah,
that's
but
all I know is just
is the
generally.
Fentharian the British Empire stand-in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which
I
means
just
we're
don't
probably
have an
from
exact location. Probably like if I had to assume, probably like a port city. But I mean, that could still be anywhere.
I envision wherever the fuck Down Abbey is where I'm from.
There's a lot of noble activity wherever my character is from. So whatever.
probably London equivalent.
Linden.
Whatever the London equivalent is in this world.
Yeah.
No, isn't no, it's a little more north.
I'm back.
Well, Downton Abbey, yeah, but we're talking about like a noble place for Trix. Now, if we were in a
Oh,
city,
sorry. I'm
nobility
in the
would
middle
be
of. Okay, I'll be right back.
yeah. No worries. But yeah, Trix. If we're going to say we're near nobility in the Thantalian Empire, we're probably Londoners, or at least
I just don't remember if there's a town called London or if it's a different like. Place
There
for
is
that.
not. I haven't figured out the city names of Film Valley because it's like almost never been relevant.
yeah. But we're from whatever the London equivalent is, or at least you are, and I was in the area at the time.
Yeah. I was gonna say you don't have to obviously be there. You could just have been on a
I
job
think
or whatever.
yeah. I think my character's probably from like. I have to change his accent because I've been thinking about it, and I either want him to be German or Romanian. And I have to change his accent quite a lot.
Fun fact about the capital city of Fantalian, which is Felmluna.
Okay.
As a holdover from the frozen wastelands that they were from, the High Elves managed to basically bind powerful fire elementals into these large generator things, and basically like funnel them into like massive like heat generators. So
Does
that city stays warm year round.
it look like Frostpunk?
Yes,
With those giant thoughts?
yes,
Is that what you were
because
thinking of?
yeah, I was inspired when I was listening to Noah Gervais talk about Frostpunk.
You know, it's an interesting day when you see a T-Rex backflip into an inflatable dinghy.
What?
Ah, so you know about one of Desmond's plans over in what's it called? Combat.
Speaking of Desmond,
What?
Aaron, how you doing?
Doing all right.
You guys have finally seen the other side of the door.
Yes.
Is this the
Desmond
door
may
that
or
was
may
in the
not
mouth
regret
of
it.
the fish?
I really want to gamble there.
Is this the door that was in the mouth of the fish?
Not the mouth of the fish, but it is in the Fishmouth Tavern.
Oh, okay. So we
There's
still
like a
haven't seen
door
what's
that
in
you've especially Huntsman has like heard of people talking about this door, but you've never gone through. It's like whatever, it's just a fucking door. What could it possibly be?
So there's
I've
still
seen
another
some shit.
mysterious door because there was the door in the actual mouth of the fish that was also.
Oh, that's
mysterious.
just the front door.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, I thought that was the.
Wait,
Different.
we're just too cool to use the front door.
Fair enough. Yeah, but Huntsman would very much like to go here because of everybody in this party, he's probably the only one that's dealt in souls before. Seeing as he snuffs them out of existence quite often.
Yeah, but you don't sell them; you just obliterate them.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay, I see how it is.
I mean, if we're gonna compare, you've probably also snuffed out a few, although you haven't been using your weapon.
Because I don't want to be found.
True.
Too late for that.
Yeah.
Found
Just
you.
start using it.
No, I got two weapons. I got one. I got 2 swords. She dual wields all the time. Just every time you've seen her dual wield, y'all seen her cast Shadow Blade and use that instead of her second weapon.
Shit, ow, that hurt.
One detail that I wanted to say but didn't is like if Jasmine tried to open the door again, it would just be a broom closet.
Naturally. Like honestly, that is gonna end up happening the next morning.
One of the brooms attacks you.
Oh, God damn it!
Funny thing is,
we
they
curse of Strahd now. Was that Crystal?
Oh, I was just gonna say, funny thing is that Corona was actually spiked and you don't remember any of it. Sorry.
I could believe it.
Honestly, yeah. Look, that Corona was actually just pure antifreeze. We're honestly amazed you're still alive right now. Because you only ask. They only really ask for the closest thing to drinkable. They didn't really ask for anything actually drinkable.
I just really hope my nat 20 doesn't kill me.
It'll be
Oh,
interesting
yeah,
to see what it does.
We're not going to start just yet, but roll a d6.
This is how many assassins are after you when you're on your own.
I should have sent my bird with you. I apologize.
This is how many Navy admirals have come to take you in.
This is literally what you are hired for, Trix. Literally.
I'm sorry, we can't do Dragon's Breath Bird a go-go. Not
Electric
yet.
Boogaloo.
Dragon's Breath Bird or... fuck.
Dragon bird breath, the dragon burning.
Yes. Excellent. Next comic's out.
I just really hope that tomorrow is not as stressful as today. Fuck. You put 2 for $5 breakfast out there and the whole fucking Canada goes insane. That and putting Shawn Mendes on our cups.
Alright, now that one I can understand.
The amount of girls are like, oh, Shawn Mendes! And I'm just like, fuck. It's his picture on a fucking coffee cup.
Out of curiosity, why are you guys putting Shawn Mendes' face on your coffee cups?
Cause he's doing like this home stadium show next week, and he's like proud to be Canadian, and here's my heritage, and partying with Tim Hortons bullshit. I don't know.
Party at Tim Hortons.
Party at Tim's.
Gotta get some Tim's bits.
Basically,
Party
Tim
at
Hortons is one
Hortons.
of the sponsors of his concert. I guess I don't know. Yeah, but this 2 for $5 breakfast has been absolutely killing us. It's insane.
Well, I know what it's like to lose a coworker's availability to come in because of a car accident. Because a few days ago, my closer got into a car wreck.
I mean,
Broke one of his vertebrae.
oof. I'm getting someone, so it's not like I'm down a person. They're just from another store, but like I'm probably gonna be in the kitchen for most of the day. And it's just like we still have to maintain regular drive-through times with significantly less people because it is a holiday and labor costs. So I literally have 9 people, including myself. Oof. And we have our truck. Which for the last couple months of me doing like truck orders, they've been around like $6,000. This one's nearly $9,000. Yeah, the first time I put a truck order, it was like literally I just submitted something that cost thousands of dollars. It's not my money.
Hashtag not my money.
Is it stuff that you actually need?
Yeah,
Well, then it costs what it costs.
I know, but it's just like, holy shit.
Cookies and cream Twix? What the fuck?
Ew, that's gross.
Ew.
That's amazing.
Somebody roll me 3d4.
Got it.
No, it's
And then read me the number, please.
12.
12.
Ah,
What?
3 fours.
You're
Wow.
allowed to roll things, Floof.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Kayla. If you just died, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, that's how many admirals show up.
I rolled a 6.
No, gotta take the first one. Come on. Take the 12. Do it.
Wow. Wow.
God damn it, Bone Jangles.
It was I all along.
Wow, Luigi.
What?
I was the
Woohoo!
puppet master behind the strings all along.
So
Why is he slowly turning into Kermit the
Travis-
Frog?
Travis posted this picture of this beheaded fly, and
What?
literally it was Laura chopped off the head of a fly with a knife in the air,
What the fuck?
like
In the
fruit
air?
fruit ninja.
Yeah. Yeah, because she was showing her 6 samurai skills.
Good lord.
Wow.
Look, I've gotten fairly adept at just catching mosquitoes out of the
He's
air.
like, so literally just caught the aftermath of Laura chopping the actual head off a living housefly with a kitchen knife. Fluke or not, she's become too powerful. And then he shows a picture. I mean, this shit's bananas. Fruit ninja level bananas. I feel like I caught Electra giving away her secret identity.
Holy shit.
Someone's like, why did you keep it? And Laura Bailey just went, evidence. Alright, how dead am I?
Super
I don't
dead.
want to do this encounter.
Then don't do it.
Too many
Do it.
character sheets to set up that I didn't
it.
have ready.
Ugh.
Just explain what it was.
Okay, so number 20 is port-specific encounters. So roll a d6 on the appropriate table below, which was the pirate port. So let's see, pirate port. Number 2, hijack. 3d4 buccaneers led by a bandit captain attempt to take the PC ship.
Fuck! No!
And you guys fucking rolled 12 buccaneers plus a bandit captain.
We've got none of the players on the ship.
None of you
except for
guys are
someone.
on the ship. It's just a bunch of
Please?
fucking NPCs.
Do it.
Can
Do it.
Albert
A
be the
bucket-
bandit captain?
No!
fucking
Nobody's
every-
taking my fucking ship!
A buccaneer each, excuse me, has 32 hit points.
We
Also,
will
right now, Albert technically is-
literally be labeled the worst pirates ever.
Albert is most likely dead right now. So
I probably have nobody important on the ship. Everyone's on shore leave.
Gary's there.
Fucking Jerry. Jerry's just gonna roll over. Jerry's gonna roll over and say, "Hey, I'm part of your crew now."
Look, man,
Laresh is
I've
there.
already been broken.
Not
Is-
large.
what I need to do.
Whatever, large.
Is this where we start a mini adventure where you guys play as the few NPCs that are on the
There,
ship? as you guys fight
I rolled a different d20.
God damn. Okay, let's see. 8. It's more people trying to kill you.
Aha! It was me all along.
I mean,
Well,
what
actually,
is
not
kind of
really.
killing me?
Not really, actually.
Because I have a gun now. And really thankful I did not waste my 5th level spell on Fuckface Desmond.
I mean, you chose to waste any spells.
I said, I'm really glad I did not spend my 5th level spell. I thought about it. I thought about casting Seeming on you to make you look fucking ugly. But you have a high charisma, and that's
Yeah,
probably
Desmond
not
can
gonna
make it
work.
work.
No, I mean, it's a charisma saving throw.
Then there's also that. Look, man, if you have a high enough charisma, you can make any facial structure work, no matter how ugly it is.
That's how I got everybody fooled.
Well, my mage armor's up. Doing that.
Oh, man.
Oh, jeez.
Ian, how dare you not prepare for every single encounter table that you have?
Absolutely bloody ridiculous.
Like, oh my god.
Absolutely.
It's okay.
bloody
Someone earlier
ridiculous.
said something about a soul stealing knife, and I went, fuck, Desmond probably knows where there is one.
Probably.
Oh, he knows exactly. I'm pretty sure he knows exactly where it is.
Nope,
Roll d6.
you do not know where it is.
I'm just gonna stop asking you guys to roll things.
Oh god, what was it now?
Like the one option on the criminal intent thing that's just like don't really work for the port you're at.
Well,
The authorities show up.
Make it up.
The cops.
An NPC working with the authorities to entrap or incriminate the PCs. It's like
Yeah.
you guys don't really you guys had like one enemy on this island and they bailed.
And this island is considered like, safe haven and shit.
And also
Well,
lawless.
actually, we may have another enemy on this island. We don't know. We don't know if the guys that we fucking robbed came back or not.
They are not our enemies because they don't know what the fuck.
I'm not
Also-
sure how they would put 2 and 2 together as far
also,
as
you
who
didn't
pulled that
rob
shit.
them while you were in port, so
No,
technically
we
you didn't
didn't.
break code.
And Clara makes it
How
back to her ship safe
And Kalora makes it
sound.
back to her ship.
Yeah. How against code is it to brag about pulling a fast one on
We
one of the
agreed
on one of the
not
guys?
to. You said specifically not to.
I'm actually asking out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
Not really breaking code, but you are inviting retribution next time you go out to sea.
This is fair.
You're just kind of like marking yourself as the one who wronged this guy. Now he knows who to go after.
That was the whole reason we said, no, we're not going to.
So Kalora walks up her gangplank to the top of the ship. She's on her deck of her ship. She turns around for a second, gets this chill down her spine. Realized she walked back here alone, and was like, that could have gone very horribly. Why did I do that?
I could have arrived and there could have been no ship and 12 buccaneers sailing away with it.
I Either
Or
that,
somebody trying to blackmail me or
either
get me
that-
arrested.
well, I don't know. Either that or 12 bloodstains, depending on whether or not Lars is on the fucking ship.
Who's on the ship? Who's on duty?
We got a few guys with muskets, kind of like standing in the open,
Do we have Lars?
kind of keeping watch.
Are they?
Sure, why not? We'll say Lars is there.
Lars is busy. I was gonna say, are they Solomon's men?
You got one human, you got one orc, you got one hobgoblin.
Oh, one of each. How nice.
They're integrating. Oh.
Diversity. Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, Captain.
Any trouble?
Yeah, like a group of 12 buccaneers showed up and like tried to steal the ship.
Did you kill him proper?
Well, Lars just kind of walked out and then like
They thought
they
better
ran
of it.
off.
Good laws.
Yeah, he chased after them. He's somewhere in town now.
As you were. I'm turning in for the night.
Mm. And then he turned in for the night. You all get a long rest.
Yay.
Yeah.
When was the last time y'all leveled up? What level are you guys?
We're
We're at
9.
9. We leveled up right after we turned in the loot to Remington.
Fuck you, level 10 now. Congratulations.
Sweet!
Shit. Okay. Now I need to figure out what the fuck I'm leveling into.
Good job, Huntsman. Yeah,
What am I getting this level
the
10
crew yet, you leveled
sorcerer?
up.
I get mana magic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you do level 10. I feel like I remember you saying that you wanted a 10 like a few months ago.
I can't believe I just squeed.
So I can either change my spells to 4th level or unlock an ASI.
Are you about to be a more powerful warlock than me? What the fuck? What,
Yeah, but
are
you're
you
a more
straight
powerful
warlock?
rogue than- No, I'm warlock rogue. Which is
See,
what you are, isn't it?
I'm monk. I'm warlock monk,
Oh, you're
which
warlock
is
monk.
not optimized whatsoever. But who
Wait.
cares?
Wait, Ian.
Huh?
Is this a jazz version of No Rest for the Wicked?
It is. It's
No,
horrible.
I literally
Short
just heard. I literally just started hearing the saxophone start going.
Short chain. Short-change hero.
Well,
I
I
get
just
key
rolled.
points, guys.
I just
This round's-
rolled a 5 on my d6 for hit points.
For a better man.
I'm gonna take
This
the
ain't no
average on that.
place for no hero to call home.
Oof. I'm
I'll
at
take the average.
80 hit points.
How dare you have more hit points than me?
Jesus.
Oof.
Wow, these rolls though. These rolls though.
It's
Dem
fine.
roll dough.
My constitution
have-
makes up for it.
My
I
question
have
is,
4th level spells. It's all
which
fine.
which level am I taking? Level 3 rogue or level 8 bard?
3 rogue.
This
You
is
need that.
Swashbuckler? Or Mastermind?
Actually, no.
Roguish
Mastermind.
archetype. Do mastermind. Do it.
Mastermind.
With a help action would be nice.
Swashbuckler does not work for the way Desmond works in combat. You know, all about melee and shit. While Desmond does the pistol.
I'm 2 hit points away from 100.
Woohoo. I learned 1 additional meta magic. Can we guess what it's going to be?
Ranged. Subtle.
No, it's the one that makes it a bonus action. forgot what it's
Quickened.
Quickened, yeah.
Quickened. I have subtle and I have dissonant already. So
Well, now I need to
Or-
look up fucking warlock spells.
so
Because
now
I now
I
have
can use my
level.
sword and bonus action spell.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, Becky.
Becky fail.
Becca fail.
Fucking.
Oh, I need to find that
Is there a way to-
picture Oh, it's in our DMs. I gotta share it with the rest of you. It was like,
Should I just learn how to summon Greater Demon?
Yes.
let's
Oh
see.
god.
I mean, technically, it's not raising the dead, so I guess some people don't have a problem with it.
I
Guess who just got key points and
I
step
get
of the win?
another cantrip.
Yo, what if he just like summoned you? You summoned what was his name? Fucking Asgranak, the devastator of
yes.
1,000 worlds, obliterator
Consumer
of
of
souls or
souls.
whatever. Tormentor of souls. That's
Man,
right.
sorcerers know a lot of cantrips.
Yeah,
Yeah. And they are charisma wizards, basically.
What should I take?
everything. Oh, I can take a demon orc, Tanaruk.
Tanaruk?
Yes, I can summon one of those.
Nice.
Or a Balgura, which is a demon ape.
Yep.
Large demon ape. with
Oh
fur.
man, that's the fucking one shot I want to play with you guys. You guys are in the bar and you guys play as like demons and devils,
Oh my god, hang on.
like bar shenanigans.
So I
It's
can
like
summon
our-
a demon that can summon a demon that can summon a demon that can summon a demon.
Technically, most summon spells say that the summon creature can't summon more things.
Oh.
I don't know
That's
if
the
Oh, yeah,
reason.
I
That's the reason why
and
summon.
can
That's the reason why
summon
summon Fae can't. You can't summon a pixie that summons more shit,
Fair enough.
and then just cause an entire landslide of what's it called, polymorphs.
Ah. Do I know any true names of demons, Ian?
no.
Damn it. How hard would it be to learn?
Very.
Damn it. Oh shit, I need. Oh fuck. Okay, to summon a demon, you need a vial of blood from a humanoid killed within the past 24 hours. I don't think you'd appreciate if your crew started going missing just so I can summon demons.
Listen,
Look,
we
got
don't
this
know
fish in
each
the-
other. We don't know each other yet. But
Look,
I've
we
been
got this fish in
chastised
the
for
water, I'm
animating
pretty sure
dead.
no one's gonna
Just
miss it.
imagine what would happen if you summoned a greater demon.
One of the people that were most chastising you for raising dead is no longer in the crew.
Why no?
Because Laresh was the one that was most offended by it.
Technically. Well, actually, we do still have a trickster cleric who is still of the good alignment.
Is he?
Yeah.
What? No, he's not a good aligned.
Pretty
So
sure he is.
the summon greater demon spell does not specify that it can't summon more things.
So I could summon a Bulgara, which can summon a Bulgara, so I could have a 2-for-1.
And then he
So-
summons a Bulgara, and then he summons a Bulgara.
No, the Bulgara summon specific states.
I feel like we should make an executive decision right here because none of us want this evil put upon us.
Unlimited Bulgaras, but then you lose concentration on the spell,
They'll come.
and then they all turn around and look at you.
And I fucking dimension door away. Okay,
One of those
nice knowing
Bulgara
your
knows
rogue
counterspell.
port. Nice knowing your rogue port. I run around a corner, find some shadows, and become invisible.
Just in the background, aggressive ape noises.
That looks interesting. Ba-bow.
So I'm taking Gust for my cantrip.
Oh, I really kind of want to do it because I've never done Summon Greater Demon, but it's just too chaotic. I am evil aligned though, aren't I? Or am I
What?
neutral? I forget. No, I'm neutral.
Wait, a party or a pirate is evil aligned?
Evil.
Evil.
Forget that. Am I neutral? Yeah, sure. I'm neutral.
I'm lawful neutral.
Yeah.
Should
Maybe we should go for Charm Monster.
I take another 5th level spell, or should I learn a different level spell?
Desmond's chaotic neutral as he should be.
Hmm.
Well, let's see what 5th level spells are there.
I'm loving this jazz though.
I got 40 feet of fucking walking speed, bitches.
Fuck yeah.
Fucking walking.
Fucking walking here.
He's walking. She's walking here.
Walking fast.
She's
Faces
walking
past.
here specifically at 40 feet per turn.
Unless I spin a key point, do step of the wind.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
And she's walking like 120 feet per turn. That's just a lot of walking to be done in 1 6
Wait,
second interval.
you're a warlock monk?
Uh-huh.
Sweet.
What is? I need to look up my fucking evocations now because I've just seen something that could be very fun.
I know one that's very fun that I am not going to get to do for a while. And it is Eldritch Smite.
That one's pretty good.
Yeah,
I
Crystal
like-
likes it a lot.
I was looking at Shadow of Moyle because it basically makes you a walking ball of darkness that turns dim light into darkness and bright light into dim light.
So just
Gives
so
you
you know,
resistance
I
to
have
radiant.
literally been making the I need an undead eyeball joke because of that spell.
Fair enough.
It's a real good one though. Yeah.
It does look fucking awesome. I need to look at the fucking evocations. God damn it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Level prep.
Let's see. 8d6.
I should probably open Arcane Artillery to see if there's any good ones in there.
Did they give you invocations? Yeah, I think they did, didn't they?
Yeah, at 6th level they get an evocation.
No, I'm just talking about the Arcane Artillery. I didn't know they.
Yeah, there's the Pact of the Gun,
Back to the gun.
which I am. I'm a Pact of the Gun.
Oh, so they have those like specific invocations for that pack.
Yep.
Cool.
So I've taken Synaptic Static.
Ooh, what's that do?
I shall roll it and let you read it.
I love how
Holy shit.
what's it called? How Mastermind's level 3 abilities are all just like Master of Intrigue, Master of Tactics. Bitch, you're level 3. Don't calm down, man.
Don't you know, Rogue?
There's like level 10 at best. You can consider yourself a master of anything.
I will be back in a little bit.
Let's see.
By the way, I just want to imagine the way Synaptic Static works is basically everyone within the blast rate, a whole bunch of just deep fried YouTube poop level sounds.
Oh god, just like heavy, like super heavy bass. Nope. Oh man.
Well, I finished leveling up my character.
Yeah, I finished leveling mine up too.
Yeah.
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 Just had to click the quicken spell thing to activate it, and then add a cantrip, and then add a spell.
That means my swimming speed is freaking 42. What up, bitches? Sorry. I'm just realizing.
Shit.
So now I have 9 cantrips.
Damn.
It's a lot of cantrips.
Mm-hmm.
I just got 3.
9 cantrips, 11 spells. Wait, 11 plus 6. Plus 1 I can do once a day. 17. 18.
All right, well, let's go while I still have energy left in my body.
Cool.
All right, so y'all wake up the next morning.
How much does Desmond remember?
You remember it?
Desmond
Very
remembers.
telling.
Desmond remembers his.
How's my hangover?
Like, not as bad as it should be.
I got
But-
wine drunk.
Right.
Oh my god.
So Desmond remembers his bizarre adventure.
Yes. Desmond's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh god.
Oh, what the fuck is ghost bullets?
I don't spell.
It sounds like
Sounds-
it should be the name of like a rock song.
Probably is.
Ghost bullet for my Valentine.
Ignore cover. Ignore target's armor. And
Yep.
double damage to spirits. Fucking hell.
My Alchemical Romance.
That sounds like that'd be a lot of trouble for Ian to keep up with. Can you enchant something to both be a ghost bullet and an elemental bullet? DM.
Ghost Elemental Bullet.
Can I do that? Because if so, I know what spell I'm taking next.
Let me get back to you on that.
Okay, what's Vortex then?
I think that they both specifically say a non-magical ammunition, and if you put a spell on one of them, they automatically magical ammunition. So I wouldn't think you'd be able to double down the spells.
That sounds about right.
That sounds about right. That's fair.
What if we have 2 people casting at the exact same time?
Which I mean, it might not have that recommended. I just feel like I remember because I
I
use the
just checked and
spells.
they do.
Okay.
Holy shit. What is chromatic wave? Do I get glassing beam at 9th level? No, I don't. I don't get glassing beam. I can't glass a planet like the Covenant.
Did Malika make me drink until I passed out last night? Ian?
Hmm?
I said, did Malika make me drink with her until I passed out last night?
Pretty much.
I have a 19 con now, so I mean, I can hold my own a little bit.
Roll con save.
Oh no.
Yeah, can you really?
I know I'm not proficient at Constitution Zone though, so no.
Good luck. You'll
No.
So you are hungover. You're not throwing up all over the floor.
I remember all last night at least, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. And Malika is like slouched back in her chair, like still kind of passed out.
We passed out in the chairs and
And,
I leveled
yeah.
up.
Yep.
Dude, booze is a great power source, okay?
Hey man, there's something about opening up about your backstory.
Character growth.
Malika is the first person that I talked to about my past, so yeah.
I get up and I make my rounds around my boat. I look to see if anything's changed in the port.
In port, some buildings, like some like shanty home, like houses, that um were being worked on when you guys left are now done. So like the kind of like floating shanty town that is expanding out into the bay is like a little bit more filled out. Um, that's something that you notice when you're kind of like, are
Looking.
you like on the ship, like scanning the horizon basically of the?
Yeah, basically.
Other than that, not a whole lot visually has changed. You see the warehouse off in the distance that the fight happened at being worked on.
Sweet, one more level and then my cantrips level up.
Nice. Yeah, other than that, you don't really notice a whole lot else noticeably different.
What ships can I see?
Oh god, so many.
Any
So many
familiar ones?
ships. So many ships.
They're
All the
everywhere.
ships. They're everywhere. Oh god, they're everywhere.
Wow.
Wow.
Where?
Um, you see scanning around, looking for flags. You see Charles Vane's ship is still in port. Francis's ship still in port.
Yeah, I don't imagine him recovering.
He's
that
probably still
quickly.
sleeping at the tavern.
Yeah, Crystal, your character notices that Francis is not there. Funk is still missing. You don't know where Funk is.
Does anybody in the
Banging the
party
forearm, dude.
Does anybody in the party know delayed chromatic blast or delayed fireball?
No.
Mm. I mean, I know delayed chromatic blast in the other game. You know that I've used it quite a lot.
I don't do fire.
Well, chromatic blast is it's like chromatic orb.
Oh,
You get to
shit.
choose.
No,
That's
I'm saying I
7th level.
don't have fireball.
Yeah. I just have a spell that if it's combined with a delayed spell could be an amazing assassination tool.
No, I don't have anything chromatic either. Well, I thought about taking a walk, but I'm supposed to.
You recognize from the symbol painted in blood on the sail of the ship that crashed into port. You recognize the what you're pretty sure is the ship of Avery Rutledge.
Oh fuck!
Oh.
Oh fuck!
Hey guys, want to go on like a job or go like literally anywhere that isn't here?
Come on, guys. He's probably not that bad of a guy.
We all witnessed that cutscene.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead and think that all you want. We'll think what we think several miles away from where you are.
Well, I thought about taking a walk, but I'm supposed to, meet someone today.
Yeah, tricks like from like whenever she wakes up and sees Malika, like how she is just slumped over, she'll like try and gingerly kick her chair, but because she's kind of waking up, she slips a little and kicks her chair real hard.
She like falls out of her chair.
Oh, she
And,
wake
wakes
up.
up. Yeah, she wakes up from that.
I hope you feel bad.
It's like,
I'm leaving.
Send help.
SOS.
I leave my bird perched up on one of the chairs beside her.
The bird is also drunk.
But I do leave it there. That way, she got somebody. I know exactly where the huntsman is because I attached my shadow to him.
Mm-hmm.
I go straight to him.
And I know she's coming because I have been tracking her since we arrived. Because I can do that. You're not escaping again. You had him far too worried for far too long.
She goes to bang on your door. I'm assuming you're probably like already opening it or whatever.
No, he's just standing across the hall. Oh wait, no, you can tell where he is. Yeah, he opens the door. He's standing
You
there
don't-
leaning on the
you
door
don't
frame,
kn-
waiting for you.
You might not know that she knows that, so you could try and be like all mysterious and hidey and just look like a dork to her.
No, he's just standing leaning on the door frame, waiting for her.
I want you to meet the captain. Come on.
Alright, let's do this.
And she just keeps on walking. Obviously, completely and totally miserable.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Like she doesn't feel like she needs to throw up, but she has a feeling of if I throw up, I might feel better. But she just doesn't want to throw up, so she's not going to even try.
One of those. Oof.
I'm getting breakfast cooked by the wonderful Lulu.
Also my bird really did wait for Malika, so whenever Malika leaves, the bird's just going to follow her.
So wait a minute, if you're getting breakfast cooked by Lulu, so in other words, you're having potatoes that were peeled by Lulu.
Yeah, it's fried potatoes.
I mean,
She didn't even fry them.
Just raw potato.
Lulu is a great cook. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
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 So Abby, this is the ship. I don't know if you've seen it before. It's not much, but we're
So,
working on it.
New import, not been around for long.
We were here earlier, probably a few months ago. You know, I stayed around here and I crossed paths with them. And decided to join up. But this is the first time we've been back. And of
Well,
course, first time I come back, I see someone I know.
you know it. You can't hide forever. Everybody always gets found in the end.
I'd let you find me.
I'm sure.
And she goes up on the plank and goes where Calora's probably enjoying her nobly breakfast.
Oh no, I finished
If it-
breakfast a while ago.
Wherever I look on the main deck for
What
Calora.
about second breakfast?
11sies.
Twosies.
Lunch. Second lunch.
Do I spy Calora by looking around at the main deck?
Maybe.
That's for
Is that a yes or a no?
That's not a maybe question, Kayla.
It could be maybe a question.
Possibly.
The DM is asking you.
Yes, she's on the deck. She's learning stuff. She's pretending to tie a rope.
Make a deception check. You do a convincing job making people think that you are learning or that you know how to tie a rope.
So Trix, while she's like slowly approaching Kalora, just out of earshot of Kalora, she's like, "Now you're gonna meet this person, and you're gonna wonder why the hell is she a captain? But just go with it. It's okay."
Arbitrary vote.
My passive
The one you're
perception
gonna
is
need
a
to work.
19. Can I notice this conversation?
I am purposely doing it quietly and far away.
What are y'all's passive stealths?
17, but I'm purposely doing it. I'm not trying to casually do it.
Passive stealth?
Yeah.
1 second, let me just check.
I'm pretty sure
Probably
it's
like 21.
It's your stealth plus 10.
17. I had to look and see what my
Yeah,
stealth
my
was.
passive is 23 stealth.
Ooh.
Ooh,
I fucking sneaky.
Well,
sneaky
Crystal,
boy.
you said you were trying to do actively, so make an active stealth roll.
Doesn't fucking matter.
You did it.
I just don't understand how, like, if I'm doing it from a far distance and I'm whispering, I don't understand how that needs to be.
Okay,
The wind carries your voice.
you know when there's like a lot of people talking and stuff, there's a lot of noise, but you fucking hear your name?
I didn't say your name, though.
Pretending you did, okay.
Okay.
Whatever, I'm tying a rope. Maybe.
So,
I say-
Kalora,
Sure as a rope she's tied.
Yes. God.
you notice Trix's presence, but you don't notice Huntsman until you actually turn around and look at them.
Oh, fuck. Uno momento. Hello? Hey.
Oh.
So, how y'all's days been?
Not good.
Oh, that's too bad. Why?
I've used the bathroom 18 times since I woke up.
Yikes.
That's why I keep dipping out of the call. Yeah, and I'm working tomorrow, it's a choice.
Technically, you work in a food industry, and you could
I'm-
not
I-
work, but you.
I'm gonna
probably-
like turn up because as I say, my assessor's meant to have come in, and I was meant to go in just to talk to her, but my boss rotated me for a full day, but he's not going to be awake until I'm meant to be at work, and nobody else can cancel me being at work. So I need to go in just so I can tell him I'm not going to be in because it's fucking stupid. And it's either I don't turn up and get in shit and then tell them I'm not going to be in, or I turn up, tell them I'm not going to be in, and leave. It's really fucking stupid. I hate being on the morning shift so much. And you know what's even better? Soon I'm going to be on an even earlier shift because they're putting me on breakfast.
Oh, God.
But
Oh
the
my
joy
god, my afternoon
the-
supervisor's a moron. He's like, I poured a pot of coffee with grinds in it down the sink, and now the sink's clogged. So I was wondering, in your 10 plus years of working here, if you have a trick, and I'm just like,
Yeah, declogger.
They tried the plunger,
Yeah.
and they tried like cleaning chemicals and stuff, and I'm just like, just empty the sink, don't use it, and I'll look at it in the morning.
Yeah, call a plumber. That's the trick.
We do everything but.
Go to the Home Depot and complain to the associates.
I mean, all you gotta do is if there's an elbow, you just unscrew it. But I
All right.
would just
So,
want to call the plumber.
I am. Okay, that costs money. And tomorrow's a fucking holiday, so no.
Well, you better figure it out.
It's probably be simple. They're probably just not plunging it right. Anyway, I'm pretending to tie rope. Morning treks.
It is a morning, is it not?
I turn and look at her and see friend. What does he look like? I don't remember.
Zer.
Better not look like Zer.
Floof, give a description of your character if you're here.
1 second. I was posting a meme to a different channel.
Wow.
So sorry, it was relevant to an argument that was going on where somebody was getting pissed off, so I posted a calm your tits meme. And it was in a meme chat, so it worked. So you see a man in a great an over jacket which goes down to his knees and is a very strange styling. Like it doesn't really match any stylings that have been prevalent in any part of the world you've been to. There are faintly glowing green bits here and there. His hood is up, and he has a face mask that goes up over his mouth and nose. And then the only thing you can see in the darkness is his eyes. He has a long cloak on behind him, which seems to shimmer in silver.
You have an overcoat and a cloak?
Yeah, I do.
You warm.
Wow.
He fucking needs to be. Yeah. Is it? Hang on, wait. Is it a cloak or a cape? Yeah, it is a cloak. And he, yeah. That's about all you can make out from what he looks like. He doesn't seem to be visibly armed either.
Well, don't you look shady?
Kalora, this is Huntsman. Huntsman, this is Kalora. Captain Kalora.
Captain Vanrith.
Captain Vanrith.
Does the Vanrith name ring a bell to me?
History check.
Okay. Trained in this. Not very well.
Oh,
Nope.
Nope. Vanrith. Well, Captain, it's a pleasure to meet you. He said, my name is Huntsman. I have a certain set of skills which could potentially come in useful. And my dear friend here offered me an introduction with you to see if there was potential for joining your crew.
And what are your particular set of skills?
Well, there's not a person on this planet that can hide from me if I tend to hunt them down. There's also few who can match me in on the battlefield, unless they are particularly good. And if somebody needs killing, I am more than capable of doing so.
No
Well,
one can beat me on the battlefield unless they're actually
just
good at combat.
Don't say such
Yeah.
things around Funk.
The small fishman who destroyed in the tavern. Yes, his style of combat wouldn't be one I would want to match myself against. But I have my own ways to deal with targets should it need, and I can always inquire assistance from places if I need it.
I
I'm also particularly good at slipping into places without being noticed, and even if I am noticed, those that notice me don't tend to tell tales about it.
casually point a finger at Trix and send a message. They'd be like, your friend looks shady as fuck, and how credible is he? How well do you know him?
She will return the message by saying, after a extended pause, "We're pirates. We like shady people, I thought." Question mark.
She actually says question mark.
And no. And she also says that that she would consider him a friend, and she doesn't say that about many people.
Well, if Jax trusts you, I guess we could give it a go.
Excellent.
Then she sends another message. We talked about it last night about how trust is really not the correct term to use.
Tricks.
It's more. She sends the message. She's not trying to berate you in front of a new recruit.
You're still berating her in her brain.
Yep. If she wants to bring note to it, she can.
She said that out loud.
Mm-hmm.
She said tricks out loud.
Mm-hmm.
It just gives
Yes,
you a look.
Captain.
Why don't you introduce our new friend to the crew? Give him ship's articles. Show him where he can sleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I just realised that for some reason I have unarmored defense, but I don't think I should.
I think you went monk and then you got rid of it, remember?
Oh yeah, that's shit. I was also going to be a warlock monk, and then I realised that's what you were doing.
I think you were even gonna go shadow monk, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm just literally gonna make the same character as you,
Yep.
which means instead I need to do a thing. Hang on.
I also send another message and I go, I noticed a certain ship in port and it causes me unease. And I give a direction towards the freaking Rutledge ship.
I'm assuming with the aid, I easily spotted it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have no problem locating it. You recognize the symbol as soon as you see it.
Are we sticking around, or are we want to get any information on him, or
I don't know. He gives me unease. I haven't even met him, but he gives me unease.
we both seen his handiwork in the ships? I mean, there really is only two options: stay and try and get information about him, or try to stay as far away from him as possible. But that's your decision to make.
I go back to pretending to tie a rope.
I lead the huntsman. For toward the ship.
Okay. He nods along, seemingly enthusiastic about this whole tour, mentally cataloguing the entire layout of the ship.
I tell him about the doctor that pretends to be crazy, but he's really just a piece of shit asshole. Deadbeat father. I tell him.
And also likely
Oh,
just crazy.
you full on tell him like all of the secrets you've learned of Joseph?
Yep.
But, all right, shit, he'll take it.
I tell him about how our quartermaster's also a disgusting piece of little shit.
The halfling.
The halfling. He wants to be captain. Don't trust
Don't
him.
all quartermasters?
Yes, but there are some quartermasters that do have a sense of code, respect, whatever you want to call it, pirates have, and they respect the authority of their captain. This one does not.
Okay. Interesting. He like nods along.
We can't seem to keep a navigator. So
I can hunt, I can't navigate a ship.
I'm assuming at this point someone's told us that Varash is dipped.
I keep
Sorry.
forgetting that we
Sorry.
don't know that. Sorry.
The rest just left a 2 weeks
Yeah.
notice on the ship.
Here's my 2 weeks notice. I forgot to give it to you 2
Also, I'm
weeks
leaving
ago.
now.
This is my 2 weeks notice. I'm also taking all of my back paid owed holiday for the next 2 weeks.
I wish I could do that with my job. That's if I ever got a fucking holiday.
I don't get it either. I have to take it when they give it. Sucks.
Hmm.
Yeah,
My
it
holiday
does.
is called
My job, when
just
someone quits or gets fired, they get issued their vacation pay.
Nice.
I also tell Huntsman about Jasmine and her having
Awful
a
book.
weird entity that also gives her powers as something that we are both familiar with. But just don't read her book. And she doesn't really give much detail about that. Just says don't read her book.
You can't see it, but he raises an eyebrow. Finds this quite interesting. Sounds like there's a book to read on this boat.
Don't say you weren't warned.
This is true, but you know.
wonder what your new character's gonna be.
Yeah, whatever it is. Patron fight. He nods along, meets all the people, is generally friendly and open to people that they meet.
I imagine we're both like got the whole charismatic faux face whenever we meet everybody. And as soon as we get out of earshot, my character's just like, okay, now this is what this person's like.
You know, it's like as soon as they're out of earshot, we're just bitching behind their back. It's like, so that guy's actually an asshole. I saw him like, vomit off the boat. He can't take his drink.
Less of
God.
that and actual personal flaws of people.
I'm also
I know, not being able to handle your drink is quite a personal flaw for a pirate.
I'm also waiting for like a message with some information that I paid for.
Oh yeah, that happened 2 years ago.
Hmm. From Eleanor Guthrie.
Eleanor Guthrie.
No.
She shoot
Everyone
anyone who
was there.
uses that tone or tune. She's
Kind
like,
of want
you're
to just
dead.
walk past the the Gilded Hall and do that. Just see how quickly she bursts through a wall.
You immediately start taking sniper fire. Sorry, my internet broke for a second. All I came back to was Eleanor Guthrie.
I said I'm also waiting for a message for information that I paid for. From Eleanor Guthrie.
Oh, right, about the
Buried ships.
buried, the sunken ships. How much did you pay for? Or was that not determined?
I paid for it. I believe it was a couple thousand.
I'm just trying to remember what specifically you paid for.
The locations of various sunken ships that might have treasure.
Yeah,
That,
like
good
3
information.
wreckages.
Yeah, good information that to salvage.
3 wreckages. All right, gotcha. All right. You will receive information on some potential locations. Let's see. One of the sites that. Oh, wow. Oh, okay. One of the sites is in that square.
I figured.
I'm marking them all with X's.
Yeah, I figured one of them would be near the Claw Archipelago.
Mm-hmm. One is off of that short island off the coast of Cuba.
Yo, I've never noticed a citadel till now.
Really? Giant
Yeah.
citadel at the bottom corner.
Yep, I've never had my screen scroll there.
Fair enough.
I haven't heard much information about it either.
Yeah, I don't think we've even heard it mentioned. Like,
It's been mentioned.
Bye, Groovy.
Goodbye, Groupie.
Bye, Groovy.
Groovy.
I will
I am Groovy.
miss your sick jazz.
I am Groovy.
Now playing smooth jazz.
Now playing smooth jazz.
No, sick jazz. Smooth jazz is alright, but sick jazz is just
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Citadel Girl Durl is where Jeremiah Wolfram got the adamantine from.
Oh yeah, that's where the adamantine we stopped.
Yeah, the adamantine you guys stole.
Ah, yes. You mean where we got the adamantine?
Yes.
And off the coast of Lilva Bellinor.
Cool.
So that is 3 locations where treasure-laden ships were last reported seen near and confirmed to have been sunk.
Cool. Because I'm a nice person, I'll ask you the names of the ships later.
Oh, I don't get the capstone till 17th. Fuck.
The Larry, the Curly, and the Mo.
I love it.
I kind of want to go tavern hopping just for information. I want to learn more about Havana.
Unana.
Unana.
Alright. So you want to go bar hopping through Roadport.
I do
who-
mark the potential spots on our map.
Cool. Who do you want to go bar hopping with?
Um. Hmm. I announce that I'm going bar hopping for information. Who would like to go with the captain?
I am perfectly fine with doing it.
Have you even gotten back, Desmond?
This is true.
He says as he stumbles up.
Sums up
Still
the trip.
drunk.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, I think it'd be a wonderful way to get to know the captain. Let's do this.
Okay. Anyone who can come with me can come with me.
How come? Has my bird returned with Malika yet, or are they still gone?
Yeah, they come back.
As we're walking, do either of you have any interesting tidbits about Havana?
Do I have any interesting tidbits about Havana?
Tom.
Unana?
Both of y'all make history checks.
Come on, I'm trained in this. It should be good. Come on. Got a +5.
Hey!
Fuck yeah! I know everything.
Hey,
Hey.
the dualities of your history checks.
It always happens like
Hey,
that.
that was a good roll. I have a +1 to history. Okay?
No, not you, Floof.
Okay.
The duality of the history check.
That's
You either
20.
know it all or you
Wow.
know nothing at all.
That's some like philosophy level shit, man.
I'm trained in that as well. So what do I
Welcome
know
back,
about
Ruby.
Havana that's useful?
Well, you know that it is the seat of the Hispanian Empire in this region. Um, seen as the Foundalians ate up most of the mainland northern continent. And it's kind of like the closest like a port control that they have. Basically, just like South America that they've been looting and pillaging, and all in all, making the life of the local populace there less than stellar for a good while. And this is and Havana is kind of their biggest batch of their civilization between here and the homeland. Cuba itself is a rather high production colony that grows a lot of cash crops, and there's a lot of general farmland there, and they make good use of it. It's a very profitable place, and Havana itself is a pretty well-off city for the ruling class there.
Okay. So,
It's definitely one of the largest cities in this region.
yeah. I say, well, besides from it being the seat of the Hispanic Empire in this region, it's incredibly wealthy, and the ships that leave from there can make particularly profitable targets if that's what you're into. What particularly do you want to know for your interesting tidbits? Calora.
I know, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I imagine my character just knows like a couple good whorehouses around there, and that's just about it.
You know where to have fun in the city.
Yeah,
Do you
I don't have any information for you, Core.
just a hypothetical situation.
Like I know this place called Demi's House of Horrors. It's great.
Timmy's little.
let's just say someone was on the run
Okay.
and they didn't exactly know where they were going. Someone else had arranged that.
Okay.
And the next stop was going to be Havana, but don't know if that's going to be the final destination or whether there was going to be a further destination.
Okay. So you're wondering where said hypothetical person should go to if they were to go to Havana if they didn't make it. Is that what you're asking?
I'm just trying to figure out if it might have been a final destination.
It's a large city, and large cities often good places to disappear. Well, the largest city in this region, anyway.
Hmm.
However, it is the seat of government in this area, so it depends upon where this person was fleeing from. If they're fleeing from the Hispanic Empire, it's a terrible place to go.
Fleeing from Femthalia.
Then probably a wonderful place to go. It's just very unlikely many Themthalian agents will have free reign in such a place. Although, of course, one empire spying upon another, they will have some agents in place. But yes, if a hypothetical person was fleeing from the Themthalian Empire, Havana might be a place they were fleeing to.
Oh, I feel like I have all the information I need and there's no need to go bar hopping.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
Are you sure about that?
Well, let's do this anyway.
Yeah. Trix pokes her mind with the don't you want to figure out about what's his face? Scary psycho dude with the bloody eagle fetish.
I don't know whether we should poke that. We just happen
You don't
to
have to
come
say
across
anything.
information, sure, but let's not actively inquire about Scary Dude.
Trix rolls her eyes heavily. I know how to get information without asking for it.
Good, because I suck at it.
Just don't talk.
Leave it to your crew members. We can figure out what is needed, I'm sure, between the two of us.
Hypothetically speaking, what if this person was noble born?
Your hypotheticals are horrible. Why don't we just talk actualities?
Hypothetically, it would depend upon the noble born in question and the contacts of their noble family more than anything else. Whether they wear their noble family name openly or if they hide it. If you have a friend that needs hiding, I'm sure we can find a way to
No,
assist.
not hiding anymore, just trying to figure out. Okay, the person's me, for crying out loud.
Huntsman does the whole slaps his cheeks with both hands, like
Like
no!
the Deadpool.
The Home Alone. The Home Alone.
No, the Deadpool,
yeah,
oh my
the
god.
Deadpool. Oh my god. Yeah, it's very much like,
Calor, you're noble? I would have never guessed. You blend in so well.
So you just hear someone in the distance.
Shut up, Desmond.
Trix starts laughing too. I'm sorry.
I would like to know the end destination of my journey would have been had I not been kidnapped by slavers and then turned into a pirate.
Does sound like an interesting story. But again, we would have to travel there and inquire. Perhaps if we did, we might find a person who knows more.
Fuck, I
Yeah.
forget my handler's name. The one who never came back. Shit.
If that's what the captain needs of the crew, then I'm sure we can figure it out.
I mean, there's a potential job near Havana.
Well, if we're going near, then why not stop in? It's always enjoyable to go to a place like Havana. I do like the music.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh no, I'm not talking about. I have Groovy on like 3.
Oh.
Because it's hard for me to listen to voices if there's background noise. I have a problem.
Man.
It's like a legit thing. I have a problem with the connection between my ears and my head. I find it very hard to pick out voices amongst background noise. It's really
Well,
fucking stupid, and I hate it.
let's see. Is there any other taverns other than the Golden Hall and the Fishmouth Tavern?
Some smaller bars, yeah. Also a lot of like open bars and taverns. Kinda just
Street
like,
vendors and sell booze.
Basically. Like kind of a kiosk stand that's just like got a bartender behind it. Like a few stools in front of it, maybe like a small like porch or deck.
So it's basically more like a ramen stand that happens to sell alcohol.
Pretty much. You know, a
Oh,
little larger than a ramen stand, but like kind of same idea.
it's been so long since he's had good ramen. So long since I've had good ramen.
Flora, I don't know the captain in question's personal taste, but most crew like to go to a place where they can sate multiple hungers at once. And she kind of like gestures towards the fish mouth where there's a whorehouse, and there's drink, and there's food. Everything a person who's been stuck on sea would want. One building. We can bar hop, obviously, but I feel like that's a good first stop. Can say we're looking for Funk as well, because he was not there whenever I left earlier this morning.
It's probably found a fishwoman or a bed or a boat or
I'm not
something.
saying we actually look for him. I don't care where he's at. I'm just saying if anyone is curious to why, which they really wouldn't be, we're back again. So early in the morning, evening, whatever.
Early in the morning.
Actually, I would like to make. What time of day is it?
It's like 9 in the morning. Like you had breakfast at like 7. We were there. We should go walking. Probably really fucking early.
I'm gonna make a quick stop to the needle and thread.
All right.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look for a nice looking. Let's go with cape, like a nice looking cape.
How high do you want the collar to be?
um,
I'm thinking Doctor Strange levels.
Will you be popping it? That is the
I
question.
will not be doing anything. I'm looking for something that might look good on a watch, Nazi.
It's a self-popping collar.
Ah, yes.
Wait. Who?
You don't know.
I thought they were an orc. Are they a water genasi?
Who?
Ah, yes, yeah.
Man, I thought you weren't going to go to her. I thought you were going to make her come to you.
Mhm.
And now all of a sudden you're buying her cloaks?
Like,
Man.
I'm doing this on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
You
I
know,
get it.
So I'm gonna find a nice looking one that look good on a certain watch, Nazi. How much will that cost me?
It's going to cost you 75 gold pieces and 5 silver pieces.
and
Done.
all of your pride.
And then
Not all of it.
I
Most of it.
am going to have it
What was
packaged
left?
and delivered with a note.
Ooh. What's the note say?
None ya business.
Yeah.
Jealousy is a disease, bitch. Get well soon.
Yes.
Jealousy is a bitch. Jealousy is a disease, bitch. Go to your local cleric. Sorry.
Jealousy is a disease, bitch, and you need a cure. You need a lesser restoration.
We're going to need a greater restoration for this.
Wow, we're dorks.
We really, really are.
Brother, get the flamer. The heavy flamer. All right.
I'll be right back.
So you guys then go bar hopping, right?
Yes.
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 All right.
Yep.
So you guys go rent like some like small like bar kiosks, basically.
I sent you the message, by the way, and I have it delivered.
Cool. Eventually you guys make your way to like I think the best general way I can describe it is like if you look at like this tent building over here. I mentioned a building that's kind of similar to that, but it has like an actual like fourth wall. So it's not completely open on that one side, but it is still has like an open center with like shade netting kind of draped around top in certain places that people can have like spaces in the shade to sit during the day, but it's still like very like open air. And you know good things about this place. Pretty small, but like a nice little joint. And you hear a commotion on the inside.
Oh, look, a commotion.
A commotion.
Oh, okay, sorry. The note's not just signed K, it's KB.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys are outside. You guys are outside the tavern, the bar, and you hear a commotion on the inside.
I look back to my fellows.
Should I take a look in for you, Captain?
If you want.
I slip in through the door silently, like take 3 steps sideways into the nearest bit of whatever shadow is available and turn invisible.
All right.
So where do we go?
He does that. It's
On the
annoying.
inside, you see a few people like kind of cowering in fear, kind of spread about, like kind of hiding behind tables and chairs. In the center of like this open aired tavern area, you see several people kind of bleeding out on the floor, including a Triton man
Fuck.
unconscious.
Funk.
Trident next to him. You see some burly fellows with who are just finishing up wiping their blades, wiping blood off their blades. And one man who is holding a man down on top of a table. The man kicking and screaming, and by the time you get there, you hear like sickening gurgling noises. And the sound of tearing flesh.
Okay, interesting.
Before
what
eventually the man who is like laid back on the table stops kicking and stops screaming.
Do I recognize these men at all?
The men themselves are pretty like undistinct. Give me 1 second. I thought I had his handout ready. But it's okay. Or roll 20 will fail me. Come on. Wow, fuck you, roll 20. Okay, I guess I'll just do this the old-fashioned way then. In the steampunk artwork, this is the man that you see. Although covered in significantly more blood
Okay.
and missing just a slight portion of the side of his face.
Is he a robot too?
Is he a robot? No.
Okay, because in the steampunk game, he's a robot-ish.
I think he meant pirates.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I went to the steampunk artwork like he said it was.
I had to.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Is this him? He looks
Oh,
like it
finally.
might be him.
Now roll 20 does it.
Okay.
Here we go.
So this is
this guy with his
Huntsman
sword.
invisible in that room, and we're all outside, right?
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I mean,
Oh, but no, I guess I'll make you roll stealth, I guess.
advantage for invisibility.
Yes.
29.
Alright, you seem to be unnoticed.
Okay. Also just realized I'm missing like 3 cantrips.
The body kind of slides off the end of the table. You notice that it is missing its head,
Oh god, okay. Oh shit.
and Mr. Rutledge just kind of like takes a step away from the table. In his right hand, there is a knife in his hand, just like a regular ass knife. And in his left hand is the severed head of some poor schmuck.
Interesting.
No,
Um,
Gary.
Gary!
What's your passive perception?
my
Or,
passive perception?
I guess this would probably be active perception.
My passive perception is, I believe, 23 as well.
Oh, jeez.
No, let me check.
Then-
I think I'm expertised in it, so let me check. When Roll 20 works. Okay, no, it's a 19. It's my pass. Actually, do I have alert? Not yet. Okay.
Not yet.
Excellent.
Okay. So I described him how he's like missing there's like a chunk of like flesh missing off the side of his face.
Mm-hmm.
You see that like area like begin to reform.
Interesting.
How like so it's like basically he's got like kind of like a Glasgow smile almost because of it. How like you can kind of see like the sides of his teeth, like the side of his jaw. Like muscle and sinew and skin begin to reform around that until like after like a few seconds, like that whole area is completely healed.
Worrying. Very worrying. I'm going to sit and observe for a little moment longer while I check if I have the ability to take the message cantrip. No, I don't. Oh shit.
Captain Rutledge
Taking a while. I point to the visible person. I think they might be like, "What's happening?"
I'm gonna wait. Like at this point, I'm gonna try and slip back out of the door.
as you're leaving, you hear Captain Rutledge like take a few steps back and like look over at the body of the unconscious form of the unconscious, potentially dead form of the Triton. It's like, well, I have to say that one put up much more of a fight than I was expecting. Let's go, lads. We're done here.
Very quickly exiting, essentially grabbing the other two, and we go in over the side of the pier because we don't want to be here when they leave that doorway. I cast. Do I have it? No, I don't. I just have it naturally. Yeah, I walk underneath the pier and like hold them as they come
What
down.
pier
underneath
are you
the
talking
pier.
about?
Because the fucking Fishmouth Tavern.
We're not
You're
there.
not at the Fishmouth Tavern.
I thought we were at the Fishmouth Tavern.
No, we're like
Where the
here.
fuck are we?
You're
I
like
thought we
over
were at the
here.
Fishmouth. Why the fuck is Funk not in the Fishmouth?
He was
Because
missing.
Funk
No, no.
goes other places, and he was missing from the Fishmouth.
Oh, I did this entire thing at blinking. We were at the Fishmouth.
Nope.
Shit. All right. Yeah, I grab them and say, "We're leaving now, rather rapidly. Come on, ladies." And I take both of them by the elbow and try guiding them rapidly away from this place.
What's going on in there?
There's a lot of dead people and some very angry-looking people that would probably cause a great deal of harm to the first people they see when they leave. Now let's leave before they see us.
Anyone we know?
I don't know. Do you know a crazy man that has the ability to regenerate and wields swords and cuts people's heads off with knives?
I mean, that can be a number of people.
I can
Exactly.
probably think that's one person.
Exactly. Now let's step away before they see us and get us into a fight that we don't want to be in. I don't particularly want to have to murder a load of people on the streets.
I mean, this is supposed to be neutral ground.
Yes.
But let's
and
go
so-
hide off to the side anyway.
Yes. And so are the taverns, yet that's not neutral in there anymore.
I follow him willingly, like I'm not fighting him, but my bird finds the most nonchalant place for a bird to perch at to watch this psycho leave with his boys.
Okay.
And yeah, Jezebel will follow him too.
Okay. So Jezebel sees Captain Rutledge leave the tavern. Doesn't bother to wipe down the knife as he puts it back in the sheath, and he's still holding the head. And he and his boys begin to walk towards the bay.
Now, I doubt that's a head that like my character would recognize or anything like that, right?
Yeah, you don't recognize it.
And they're just going back to the docks.
Mm-hmm.
I will just I mean I can't really hear the huntsman or anything, but I'll just let him know, yeah, let's not go to the docks for a little while. And
Okay.
I'm assuming he still has his arm on my elbow because I'm just letting him lead me.
Yeah, I've guided you sort of down into an alleyway not too far away and hidden us away as best I can for the moment. And once you say that they've, left and gone to the docks, I turn to Kalora and say, "Your crewman is a Triton with a trident, yes?
Yes.
Now let's enter that bar rather rapidly because he is currently bleeding out on the floor in there."
Oh God.
And I turn and start sprinting.
Just so you guys, y'all do that. Like, totally do that. My character's just sitting in this dark alleyway watching with the bird because she can't hear or see anything other than what the bird's hearing and seeing.
That's fine. You'll be
Any
fine.
hope that my ship is roughly 120 feet away?
I'm keeping an eye on him.
You're only 20, at most 20 feet away, see?
Wait, hold on. Let's see. Oh, that makes me sad. Oh, here we go. All right, try measuring that out again.
15
fuck.
miles.
Um,
It's a long way. Sure, that's not
a
35
long
miles.
way.
I'm
It's 100 miles across the city.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a 5-mile building. That means, dear God.
Look at how big this
It's the
floor is,
world's largest
25
bar.
25 mile square fucking floor. Yeah, I take off sprinting with my enhanced movement speed to,
All right. You're Naruto running.
yeah, I am Naruto running. In fact, no, I'm going down, I'm full on going to shift and sprint at max speed.
You hear Avery say, "You can Naruto run, but you can't Naruto, hide."
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna my body starts rippling a little bit. I go down on all fours and I am fucking outpacing you quite quickly, very, very, very rapidly to that bar.
All
All
on
right.
fours.
Turns into an animal.
Not quite, but he's still humanoid, but he just moves fucking quick.
I desperately trying to point in the direction of my ship, trying to call for Joseph, but I know he's too far away. And then I will try to stabilize my poor Funk.
Oh, you get there. Before she arrives, DM, I am, going to the recently dead body and very rapidly gathering a vial of blood before she enters.
Wow.
And,
They're like all of these traumatized people, still in the bar, and so they're like recovering from like the shock and horror of what they just saw. And then all of a sudden, like this weird dude in a trench coat runs in and starts like quickly collecting the blood of the beheaded man on the table.
Yep, very quickly, just a single vial, and then I turn and say, "You saw nothing." And then I go to the body of Funk, and I use my healer's kit to stabilize him.
All right.
I'm glad you had that because I was gonna be like, guys, my character healer kit and health potions, but y'all left me in the dark alley. It's okay.
I would love to see you guys
I
roll
would
a
have-
check, and then you guys roll snake eyes.
I would have led you.
All right. Someone roll me a d4.
Hey, sorry about that.
I didn't even know you were fucking gone.
1.
All right, he is out for 1 hour.
That's not bad. Oh.
We need to get him back to the ship.
He might be small, but I think he's probably a little bit heavier than I can handle alone.
He's small but dense.
Yes.
It's like a neutron star.
How much does one spoonful of funk weigh?
How do I? Okay. In this period of time. Okay. First off, did Kalora really lead me back to the?
Yes.
To the. Okay. How long has it been since they left, and like how far? Like, are they still just heading towards the dock, or does it seem like they're going anywhere specific? Or are they going to maybe their ship? Or are they trying to cause more trouble? Like,
They're going back to their ship.
hmm
Jezebel does see like a small group of some like pirate faction that you don't recognize, and they like kind of like make motions like they're gonna try to like stop them, like confront them, and then like they see this like A, they're outnumbered, and B, that they see Captain Rutledge, and like um they don't really part, but they don't like make extra moves like block his path as he goes around them.
A wise
Um,
decision.
It's quite clear that they're having some kind of conversation, but Jezebel can't hear.
okay.
Can't hear what they're saying.
Just tell her to keep eye on him, and I'll treat. And oh my god, I thought we were going away from this place. Why are we back? Is that Funk?
Yeah, you see, like, my arms up to the elbow are now covered in blood from where I've been stabilizing him. It's like,
Yeah, I had let go of your elbow, which is probably what you caused you to like blink back, and I'm like prestidigitating this blood away to clean him up because that's all the fuck I can do.
yes, your
Uh,
companion here was dying on the floor.
Yeah,
after those
Funk got pretty
characters left.
fucked up.
So I knew we had to return rapidly to save him before there was nothing left to save.
Oh, fun tidbit about
Is
this.
Is he branded? Is that the
No.
tidbit?
No. There is like a rapidly decomposing severed arm nearby, but there are no bodies in the tavern that are missing a limb.
Motherfucker really is Deadpool. Okay, got it. My character just takes a second to bring in the whole like what's going on around her, and she pulls out her ritual casting book, and she spends like 10 minutes making the floating disc, and just help me put Funk on here. I can't pick him up by myself, and we can carry him to the ship through that.
We spent the next like 5 minutes struggling to lift his form onto this thing. Yeah.
Funk was like covered in
I cleaned him off.
yeah, but he was like covered in like lacerations and stab
Oh,
wounds,
well, yeah.
and like the area around his left eye was like gouged.
Shit.
How many stab wounds did he have? Can you give us a
28
possible
stab
28
wounds.
stab
My
wounds.
God.
How many stab wounds did he? 28 stab wounds.
I just had to make sure, just for emergency.
It looks like he's going to his ship, but I don't want to be here when other people. Are all these other people conscious around us?
Yeah. Like, there are a lot of conscious people. There are, like, some crying people.
Oh my god.
Like, completely traumatized over what they just saw.
Should
And,
we
what
question
tavern
them?
is this?
This is
It's like
we're like
10:30.
10:30 in the morning.
She.
No, I mean,
No,
like, what
just-
tavern is it?
Oh, we're like we're in above Hightown. It's a random tavern.
Oh, okay.
No,
She kind of just asked Kalora
we're going back to our ship.
mentally.
Hi.
Okay. They seemed like people on a mission. They didn't seem like they were just doing this to do this.
My dear people, I know you're scared, but can you please tell us what happened here?
The way you said that, Kayla. Oh my god, that's hilarious.
Right.
Also-
All of you, stop your crying. What happened here?
Look, it's all. Look, you're acting like you're seeing a whole bunch of people get slaughtered and a man's arm gets chopped off. Come on, let's act like adults here.
One of the tavern patrons tells you that Funk had come in with the man who just got beheaded. And like they started drinking, they were having a good time. Morning drinking. And then Captain Rutledge and his boys came in. An argument happened. Apparently the guy that Funk came in with had something that he wanted. But the guy was being like super like suspicious and coy. He's like, "No, I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who you are. Who are you? We'd never met before." And Funk was super confused and everything, and didn't really know what was going on. And then the boys kind of cut off the exits and
Me and
grabbed the guy. Me and the boys. Me and the boys.
The boys.
Me and the boys slaughtered a
And so his boys they cut off the entrances and the exits, and then they grabbed the guy. They grabbed the boy. And then Funk was like, "Hey, don't grab my boy. That's my boy." And then Royal Village was like, "You what, mate?" And then the two got into a fight, and Funk was like at first like using his fist because like, "Oh man, it's just a pure human, he ain't gonna be able to do nothing." And then all of a sudden, being a human was like, "Oh shit, this guy's actually pretty tough." So he put out his trident, right, and like kept like stabbing him and stabbing him. I think he stabbed him about like 28 times.
But his Triton has 3 piercings, so it's not 28 stab wounds.
That was Funk who got stabbed 28 times.
You said
Right.
Oh, I thought you were saying Funk stabbed him 28 times.
Somebody got stabbed 28 times.
There was a lot of stabbing going
I
There
on.
was a lot of stabbing.
It's real hard to keep track of, you know?
At one point, Funk ripped off the dude's arm and started beating him with it.
Yep.
Very fun thing to do.
But like Rutledge, he just like wouldn't go down. He just like kept going and going and going. And he wore down Funk, kind of forced him to the ground, almost like gouged out his eye. It's crazy.
Tricks
Anyway,
is mayhem.
eventually, Funk just stopped fighting and got knocked out. Started bleeding to death. And then they took the guy, cut his head off with a rusty knife, just like a butter knife.
With the rusty spoon.
But why do you use a rusty butter knife? Because it probably hurt more.
Well, thank you for the information. Let's go.
Trix is like during the conversation, more talking about like that guy with the head cut off. She kind of like makes her way over to the body and did a little investigating check. Wow, or like checked his body.
Well,
Wow.
you know the
Alright.
head's not there, so you can't have a dead eye to undead it.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to see if there's any like I don't know. We figure out who this dude is or whatever.
Oh, a few like other like bystanders tried to get involved. They were quickly killed, which explains the other dead bodies.
Mm.
Yeah.
I pick up Funk's trident.
So you like kind of go through, like pat down the guy, like check his pockets and such, and his pockets are empty. He has a coin pouch. It has 38 gold pieces in it.
38 gold pieces. Slammed.
Okay,
Slam,
Connor.
same. So I came in there, and so I walked up to him, and I stabbed him 37 times in the chest.
Carl.
Carl.
That
people.
kills people.
Oh
I-
my.
I did not know.
I did not know that.
This seems like quite
But
a bad
like his pockets are like complete. All of his pockets are completely empty.
He doesn't have like any, I don't know, any tattoos or any identifying markers in any way.
Mm.
Can you tell race?
Mm.
Is he human?
Well, you can't really tell his race anymore. He's not a dwarf. He's taller than a dwarf.
His
His
skin isn't
skin's
green,
not blue or green or purple or magenta or
so he's probably
periwinkle.
a human or elf or half elf.
I just know that, like, which I don't know how true this is in this era of time, but you know, sailors get sailor tattoos. If you're in a certain crew, sometimes you have like crew tattoos and stuff. So that's mainly what I'm looking at.
Nothing visible because of how like covered he is.
And I'm just checking his forearms. I'm not going to check his like wee wee or anything. I don't like want to go
Yeah,
deep into it.
nothing on his forearms or anything, or like nothing like outside the usual like kind of sailory tattoos. He's got a compass on the back of his left palm, or the back of his left hand.
Oh, he was a navigator. We never could keep navigators.
Navigators do seem
God
to die
damn it.
quickly.
Are you done? Can we go? We'd like to get Funk to Joseph if at all possible.
Yes, let's get him out of here quickly before your disc dissipates.
I walk towards the exit.
Captain, have you had problems with these people before? Do you know of them?
I'm not speaking of it here.
Okay.
Dean, I sent you a DM. Can this be?
I know.
thing?
I saw.
Okay.
Yes, you guys
Sweet.
notice a slight shadowy aura around around Kalora. And that's where we're gonna leave the session.
Fuck! I had a thing planned for when we got back to the ship.
Well,
Aww.
some of us need to sleep.
Well, write it down.
Hey, there's the RP
But I'm
chat.
feeling the feelings now.
Well, there's an RP chat that like no one's used in months, so feel free to type in it.
Who RPs anymore?
I try.
No one.
This is role play, not role
Oh,
play.
I will, because it's gonna be another month before we can play again.
You think it's only going to be a month?
This is a bi-monthly game now.
Yeah, we need to like add like 3 more games in this time slot.
Ah!
That was good. I like it.
I
I gotta say, I was half tempted to just, steal Funk's soul, but I ain't gonna be that evil yet.
You know, Desmond in a pretty nice spot. You know, he's basically just kind of laying in bed, probably cuddle up with a hooker right now.
That Dragonborn is a lot more cuddly than you expected.
And
Oh,
she's
man.
warm.
Dude, she's a red
Perfect.
dragon, bro. Of course she's warm.
Kalora, Huntsman's gonna ask Laura if they have a particular problem with that ship, and if they want him to go and fuck with them. He's gonna stealth onto the ship, summon a fucking greater demon, and then just dimension door away and leave it there.
Oh, I wish that could be that easy.
I could totally do it because it only takes an action to summon this demon.
So the next game is going to be what? When?
Like a month.
Like a month, because you guys are not going to be here in 2 weeks.
I was gonna ask you, Ian. Did
So
you
the
want
29th?
Did you want to do to give me more time to recover from my trip to Orlando and back, and give you more time to have the day off? Do you want to do it the next weekend instead of the
That is
14th or
freaking
whatever?
nice weekends.
But I'm gonna peace out, guys, because it's fucking 20 past 2, and I gotta wake up in 3 hours.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
you do
Dragon
that.
Heist is on
Bye.
a Sunday. Good night.
Fuck. It's the wrong app.
I'm gonna stop the stream.